Hello.
I think we're recording, so we'll find out how this goes.
Hello, my
I just need to check the audio, so that's the only thing. And of both the game, because I haven't actually played the game audio. Something should be up. Hey, come on.
Soon. You have to be patient.
I don't want to be patient. Hey, there's me. Cool. Keep talking, Matt.
No, you keep talking. That's right. Listen to my ad.
I forgot there was an ad, right?
Yeah.
So, I was like, that doesn't sound like Crash at all.
Nah, the audio of the game's not coming through.
So, the audio of the game, okay.
Yeah. We're coming through loud and clear. The audio of the game's not coming through.
Okay, so there was a thing here. About audio. Capture audio.
I hope it's not tied to the television.
No, it wouldn't be. Because it's HDMI. So it should. Wait, let's have a look here. Does it have a alert box? Elgato.
Probably don't fuck with that. Just keep it at the minimum and then go settings. Yeah.
Oh, it's on mute. Does that help?
I don't know. We'll find out. Properties. Cringe. Wait. Go use custom audio device. Whoa. Scroll down. You can scroll down now.
Huh?
Yep.
That's
there you go. Yep.
that thing, right?
Oh, spooky.
I don't know. I'm trying to see that. Give me my audio. I'm still working on it. Alright, so where would the audio be from?
No, hang on. It's not be too hasty. What's the name? So click that audio device drop down.
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
That is on that.
Then hit done. Now go to our audio
The
devices.
Elgato,
Maybe turn it up and see what it does. That would.
That looks what I think it is.
That's.
Hey, I can hear the game.
That's
I'm gonna turn it down and just check how we're going.
Hockey. Hello. Which one is louder?
I think this is fine.
Which one is louder? My voice or the game?
Yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah?
This is good. This
Alright.
is
Now that's epic.
good.
Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex strikes back. In the first one, Crash Bandicoot struck him, but now he's going to strike back with a vengeance.
Man,
Crash Bandicoot 1 sucks, so I don't want to play it.
okay, that sucks.
My
for you.
tier list is 3, 2, 1. And then
Mine is 1, 2, 3.
you're a fucking idiot.
I thought you were gonna cry.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
He's fucking so scared. Fun fact, Cortex is afraid of heights. Crystals. Of course.
He looks a bit like a dweeb.
Of course.
1 year later.
I can't believe they put a time skip in this, bro.
Yeah, they did, yeah, Crash.
Crash on the back.
He gets a cool haircut.
He's like 8 foot tall.
And a
Whoa,
tattoo.
you got really tall.
And a tattoo.
They did
And,
that.
and a
They
voice.
actually did that though.
Yeah.
They
They
gave us
sure
that
did.
in the best Crash Bandicoot game, which you refused to play with me, despite it being co-op.
Fucking so bad. Don't fucking put me on the grunt. Playing fucking garbage video game.
I need to
I already played the garbage Crash,
The
right?
situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then
I hate the
we
prospect of
need to
Cortex
find
being like a real human being.
an enemy.
He scares me.
Is Andy doing branding for another esports organization? Because this person just followed me. Chapter Games, personal blog.
Coco has to teach me how to play video games.
Okay.
Hello. What are you fucking looking at me for? Can't spin her away.
That's too bad. Because you're in the original?
No. This part's not in the original. What do you mean?
Is this really just like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like you just jump into the hub, right?
Yeah, in the first one.
Because I played every Crash game
Yeah,
ever. That's a lie.
I have.
I played the originals, like all of them, the original version, and I actually haven't played. I own the Instant Trilogy, but I've been playing it with my girlfriend. And so I'm only on the first game
Okay.
because we play it very, very sparingly,
That's fine.
like just whenever.
That's not.
So I haven't seen a lot of the updated version of this, essentially. You know what I mean? I haven't actually seen what Crash 2
Yes.
I assume it looks like what I expect it to look like, you know, updated Crash 2.
Pretty much.
Welcome.
A lot of the tech has been removed. I say tech.
The speedrunning gimmicks.
The buggy.
Well, not gimmicks, but like exploits. There you go.
Yeah. So there's no neutral slide spins.
Is there anything in this game?
Yeah, that's hob sliding.
Is that the one that was in Crash 1 as well?
No. You
Okay.
can't hob slide in Crash 1 because you can't slide in Crash 1.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just slide jump?
Hob sliding relies on you gaining momentum off a surface, and then you retain that momentum.
I've seen it in the speedrun, I think.
Yeah, so there'd be something like using like a ledge to, you know, gather speed, and then that speed translates as long as you keep sliding.
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah, you'd essentially be doing this the entire game. I don't know how to do it properly, and I don't know where I can specifically do it. Also, I fucked up already. I've actually started again. Actually,
Fucked up already.
yeah,
Who's trying to speedrun?
no.
Mum told him when he was growing up. She said, "Don't go fast in video games
Don't you do
because you're only getting one for this year."
And it's Crash.
It's Crash.
Crash
It's
Bash.
Crash 2 again.
Yeah, it's Crash Bash, the best Crash video game. I love these games. I love these games more than life.
That's weird.
That's-
Whoa! Hit the checkpoint.
I hate
If
the
you
fun-
die, it's your fault.
I'm aware. In the original game, if you knelt down in the water,
You melt in the water
no, if you Crash like kneels down in the water for too long, he dies.
because he drowns.
Yeah,
I like that.
I lied.
Oh. Well,
Fuck.
I can kill
You
you.
fucking.
Did you not? Are you doing this boxes to get the crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the original one. Can't you just jump out of here?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Just like that. Oh,
Except-
not just like that, but
Yeah.
they actually left it in. I don't know why.
What you can jump out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's
So
sick.
when you jump and spin at the same time, you carry the momentum of the spin into the jump.
So the extra speed you've got will continue through the jump. Do you lose momentum when you jump regularly then?
In this, yes. So neutral slide spinning.
Oh,
relied
you
on-
kill yourself so then you go back and get all the boxes. Oh,
You're not allowed to say the game or
yourself?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else can I say? Intentional death?
Yeah. You take a life.
You take a life. You take that L.
Yeah. I tell you, remember those bloody boys at GDQ got banned that one year because they kept saying that. So. How are we gonna make it to GDQ if you're already bloody?
My bad. Forgot that's my goal. I mean, I do have a world record.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you wanted to maybe eventually show that off.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. That awful game's done quick.
Yeah. It'll be a really good game. Because it's not awful, it's just misunderstood.
Like all the games that are awful games done quick block.
I love the idea of the misunderstood block. You got Jackie Chan Adventures.
List of games that are misunderstood. Jackie Chan Adventures for the PS2. Power.
Pow. Sorry, Pow. So there's only Pow, that's my favourite thing.
Yeah.
That's why you're specific about it.
There's one very rare copy of NTSC.
Every time I see a copy, I want to buy it out of respect. But it's not like $2, it's like 20. I'm like, nah, I don't have 20 to burn this.
Seriously?
Yeah,
$20?
yeah, they're like,
Fucking rare video game.
yeah.
These gamers, man, they're all fucking monopolizing the
I
market.
feel like they're all the monopolies, man. Up here, I'm just taking a photo.
Taking out green card.
Don't get my jandals though.
Make sure you get on Tomato Man Fortnite figure. Remember how we started out as a Fortnite gaming channel originally?
Despite none of us playing Fortnite.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, hang on now. Abstract and Modern's a pretty,
My
pretty big
bad,
Fortnite game.
my bad. You're right.
I've seen him get a W, man. But yeah, the original tech in this game, neutral slide spin, relies on you carrying momentum from your spin. So you'd slide and then spin immediately after, and it would carry like a 0.12 or 0.15 times speed.
Right.
In this, they took it out because obviously that's not an inherent mechanic. So what you've left is hob sliding.
But was hob sliding in the original game?
No.
Yeah, so it's a new thing for the new engine, right?
Yeah, it's exclusive to this because they didn't know that. Originally, they didn't know that was going to be a problem. Like when they made the first game.
Make him smile. Make him do the dance.
I need it. Fucking damn.
Hey!
So once again, I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't know that I could. Spin into a jump, like slide into a spin.
Slide to a spin into a jump.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Maybe. Let's say yes, and then we can discuss this in the post game. Can you fucking?
So I've been thinking, Matt.
Yeah.
For whenever I inevitably decide to learn how to video edit, I'm gonna need something to beep out naughty words.
Oh yeah. And you're gonna go whoa.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's that soundbite?
It's just me swearing.
So every swear just is you going fuck. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got a soundbite of that.
Yeah, that's fine. Careful, don't knock over the beverage.
This new capture stuff, really good. I rate it.
Yeah.
Except unless it's PS3 apparently.
Yeah, shout outs to the PlayStation 3 for making my life hard.
Yeah.
We could have been streaming the classic version of this game, but instead,
That's
fucking not.
That's alright.
No, I much prefer. No, well, I can actually speedrun the classic version of this game.
That's alright.
I can't with this.
That's alright. It's all the same.
No, it's not. Because even this bit, like insignificant as it is, the first trick in this part is to actually like slide and spin at the same time.
Yeah.
And you hit both of them, but you don't die.
Even the nitro.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So how did you take care of the nitro? Did you just need the crate?
Well, the explosion and the spin kind of take care of it.
Yeah. No, but in this version, how do you?
There's a
The boxer box.
nitro box. Yeah. So
Oh, that one there.
if you watch like on the controller, what the original tech is essentially just slide like that.
Yeah.
And you press square. You can slide over these gaps. You can use neutral slide spin to go over like small gaps. It's broken as shit. And like it makes this part.
Can't the PlayStation 4 play PS1 games? PlayStation 4 can play PS1 games.
It can.
So we need to own the physical game essentially. But you can't download them off the store. That's
No,
like
you need it off the store.
no, but you can play discs as well. PlayStation 4 can play discs. I'm pretty sure.
Of PS1.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It can't play PS2 or PS3, but it can play PS1. Every PlayStation console I think can play PS1.
Hi, it's me, your brother. Overall, stream volume a little soft. Yeah, well, I'm a little soft.
Which
Same
one?
thing.
When we were looking before, it seemed fine. The mic, off the mic a little bit. There we go. The mic is now upped. I assume the mic is what matters.
God damn.
I could up the volume of the other thing as well, though, just to be consistent. There we go.
It's okay if you can hear the shaker cup in the background. That means the volume's
Okay, everything's been converted more so. First attack. It's your brother.
Please, thank you.
That poor penguin.
You'll be back. Don't you worry.
It's not a penguin, you idiot. That was a test. Now I know you're not my real friend.
What do you mean? It's not Tetra the penguin.
Is it a
Just
polar bear
regular-
level yet?
No.
Ooh. Those that aren't polar bear levels
Oh my
suck.
going today.
I'd pref-
God damn it.
no comment. So yeah, in the original one as well,
They say gosh darn it.
you can do a slide spin off this.
Oh yeah, and go up, that's
go
right,
all the way
yeah.
up, but they fucking butchered my son.
Look at this butcher, my boy.
I just really want to see his death animation. He's funny. Yeah, this game used to be a lot better in 1999 when I was playing it.
Does the Jack and Daxter collection have updated resolution on PS4?
Maybe.
We can finally play it as how Mr. Miyamoto intended. Who had nothing to do with that game development, but is the first name that came to mind.
He helped. He was like, I fucking love Jack and Daxter.
He was like, you like how Banjo-Kazooie do that? And then the second game, they were like, give him a gun.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Do you want to respond to Rob Dogger in
Yeah,
Facebook?
I got you, bro.
I don't want to leave the boy hanging. What if one day I became Crash Bandicoot? Crystal! But yeah, this game's a lot faster on classic version.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun to run.
Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna order pizza again.
You love pizza.
I do love pizza. I've had pizza since last year. Haha, funny joke. I'm so funny, dude. Yeah. That cracked me up.
You should be a comedian, bro. Honestly, I'd watch you stand up.
Give us your best joke.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's your favorite joke?
There's one my uncle always tells me, and it's not funny though. That's the thing.
His uncle.
I don't have
I
one.
had an uncle once.
Like, he's a funkle. He's a fun uncle. That's my joke.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
If I fucked him up, it's alright, don't worry.
That looks like him actually.
Yeah. Your uncle's embryo. It's his name.
Before you said my uncle's an embryo, I'm like, that's kind of fucking messed up.
That's his
dude.
name.
That's messed up. I don't care what it is.
What do you want me to do?
It's apologize. It's fucking rude.
I'm gonna add Naughty Dog and be like, hey, rename your character.
Could you not have just diagonally jumped there?
Potentially.
We're supposed to be finishing this game fast, man.
What do you call this?
This is any percent.
We're 80%.
Everything's 80%. Whoa, you bring about time on this board since
Yeah,
when?
bro. What do you know? You never played this?
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played this one. Oh my gosh.
Wait, if this is 80%, why am I collecting all the boxes?
It's 80%, which means you can collect the boxes because it's 80%. Bro, why'd you get that fucking chunk?
Show that. So I can do this. Actually, I don't think I should have done this yet. That's fine. Or no. Actually, that's fine because if I die here, I'll still have the blue gem platform.
Bro, you said you can't say the game word.
Yeah. What did I say?
Die? I meant to say, pass away. Crash passes away. Fucking!
I blame society. NGL boys, stream looking clean.
Stream feels clean.
I cleaned it up.
Yeah, Matt did all the work.
I did everything. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Woohoo! Look at that fucking tech. You know what? I'm fucking serious.
To get every box?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play.
Fair.
This one I'll just like play it out. I won't.
I need the trophies.
You want get your fucking.
Played Cyberpunk, did you know?
Yeah, I've played it once or twice.
Do you know this character at all?
Yeah, it's my wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen that character in my entire playthrough. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, Matt, should I buy Cyberpunk for PS4 and we can play that?
The person who that character's based on
Yeah,
and voiced by,
yeah.
like that person.
I think,
Yo!
She's also a writer at Santa Monica Studios on the new God of War game.
wait, I'm confused. What?
That's fucking sick.
Wait, what?
So like a chick who's a character,
Yeah.
like her body and face is modeled in the game, and she also voices it
Yeah.
in Cyberpunk. And also a writer at Santa Monica Studios working on the new God of War game. Like that poster on Instagram.
Okay.
Are
What's
you
that
telling
mean?
me that we have to perform?
Yes.
No, expectation is huge.
Oh, I liked our post. The first said liked a post. I'm like, what's it got to do with us?
Yeah.
Like our poster.
Yeah, good on her.
Shit, fuck, I couldn't care less. Now I'm like, oh, sweat ball.
She's gonna send Jake a free copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
On the PS4.
I hear it's really good.
I mean, on PS5 it works great.
Yeah.
And on the Pro I imagine it works. And the Slim I think it works alright, but...
Yeah, my god sister's husband says it works mad on the PS5. But
Oh, you got PS5?
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's the dude who I told you, plasti dipped. He's what's his name?
His PSP?
PS5. Yeah. He went to Repco, spent
Yeah,
$30
picture?
on plasti dip, and he dipped his PP in it.
Yeah, picture? Of his PSP?
Yeah. I can't show it to you right now.
Oh.
It's in Mega Upload.
There it is!
It's in Mega Upload. I'll send you the I'll send you the link.
3 crystals.
Box.
I see you are getting
See, speedrun strat. If you spam triangle, Cortex fucking goes away and he never bothers you again. Hey, the Elgato boys, what's good? What's good with you, bro? Playing a Crash Bandicoot.
Been to who? Been to what?
It's me, baby.
That's what I thought, bro.
It's me, baby.
So I got a game theory about these turtles, right?
Yeah, go on.
I think they were inspired by TMNT because there's all these sewers. Like, look at that. There's a sewer.
Man, who am I to argue with you, bro? You are the one who debunked Five Nights at Freddy's game theory.
Link below. The TMG game theory.
Welcome to Game Theory. Five Nights at Freddy's is actually Crash Bandicoot.
What would your like what was it, parody of game theory be, or like your alternative to game theory be, like game thought?
No, that's you still have to replace the word game with like a synonym. It'd be like
VG thought?
Whoa, that's close.
Uh,
That's so close.
Like what else do you call a game? Media thoughts. That sounds like that short novel. What is it? Electric Sheep Dream of like Toasters or something like that. Like, what's that fucking called?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
yeah, yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. I don't know. I feel like we've discussed this before.
We have.
I feel like we've had a laugh about this.
Yeah.
And now I can't believe we would have forgotten the material.
Or VG ideas. I think thoughts is
No.
better.
I think what we discussed was an angry video game nerd knockoff.
Here's a sewer.
It'd be like the irate gaming man.
The novel's called Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?
That's it.
And the answer is yes.
What's the plot of that? And it was adapted
Now,
into a movie,
fucking
isn't it?
Who cares now? Matt ruined the ending.
Yeah.
Was there like
Sucked
a
in.
there was a movie based on that, right? Like that
What
was.
happens when you ruin the ending of fucking
I looked it
classics,
up.
bro?
In my entire anus.
No.
That's fair enough. That is.
Unhygienic. My doctor said no.
I can't believe you listen. You know I
Oh,
shower.
that's right.
I
It's-
shower 4 times a day for you.
I was trying to
right?
think. I know it's a very popular movie that's based off that. I think it's Blade
Blade
Runner, right? Yeah, that's it. I knew it was one. I knew it was a good boy. I was like, it's a good movie. I just don't remember what movie.
No, we should if you wanna
Stream Run Blade Runner. Stream Blade Runner.
There's a Blade Runner game.
Is there?
It's very old. It's not very.
Oh,
good.
okay.
I'm talking like NES. Like,
Yeah. Okay, I love that. What were you gonna suggest actually?
Similar in a similar vein. There's a game that's also a book called I Have No Mouth, But I'm a Scream, and it's set in like that kind of like dystopian
Like
concept. There's an AI virus has taken over the world. And
That's
it's like thousands of years into the future, and you play as the 4 characters from the book, and they go through their trials.
I think I know of this. Like,
It's an old game. I've got it on Steam. It's actually quite hard. It's a puzzle game.
Is it fun?
Yeah, I liked it. It's difficult. It's not easy. There's a lot of
What's it called again? Sorry.
I have no mouth, but I must scream.
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of epic.
Like,
I'm gonna make my own novel that's kind of like that. Like, do toasters sleep under milk cartons? It's gonna be deep.
That's yeah. I'd.
Would
Can
you?
you give us? Can you give us a bit of a blurb?
It's about a man trying to make a kid's career in NFL.
Yep.
Makes sense.
See?
It's got no, it's you subvert expectations. You got nothing to do with the
Yeah,
title.
yeah.
Crash Dash. See, they actually got the idea for Crash Bash from this level.
They just replaced the D with a B.
Yeah, Brash Dash.
You're all right, my good sir.
They worked long and hard. Bum, 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 bum.
Just so we know, Domino's from down the road has 1.5 stars on menu. Out of a possible 6.
Out of a possible 6, they do 6 stars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
menu log special.
Damn.
Yeah, it's based on Michelin stars.
Did somebody say menu log?
I still can't believe that, like...
That brings us to today's sponsor.
Use code word trademark gaming for 10% off at checkout.
So
I still like
I got excited because I thought it was Sizzlers, but it's Sizzlingo.
Can't believe you do me dirty. In the speedrun of this, essentially you go so fast that the boulder no longer appears on screen. Well, it's possible.
Boulder's my nickname.
Correct.
I'm on this game.
The downside of that is if it like goes off screen, it de-renders, and there are boxes that
You get smashed by it?
that you just don't bother with because you know that it's gonna get hit by the boulder.
Yeah. Short up.
So yeah, like it's. Also, this can be done in like one fell swoop. You can do like a slide with a spin, and it will fucking destroy them all.
So, Uber, on the other hand, rates Domino's 4.4 out of 5 stars.
Damn. So it's menu log drivers, obviously.
I mean, Uber has a lot of good deals with Domino's. They got like $1 1.25 liters or like free delivery and
I
shit.
kind of just want to get a New Yorker, but it's too much.
Today's sponsor, El Who? El Jana Grenville. That's who. Bro,
The way I'm looking at this menu, I must sound like I'm fucking advertising for this fucking place.
I honestly think that we need to get popular enough that El Jana Grenville can sponsor us. Shout out to
Even
them.
the
Left,
gamers over
left,
at
left.
over at Eljana
Idiot.
Granville?
That was down, you dingus.
Well, I've reset the global timer now, so I think I'll get better boulder RNG. Sorry, Ando, what was your question?
I was just asking if there's gamers over in Granville.
Yeah. I mean,
Would you watch a movie called The Last Gamer?
fuck oath I would.
It's just
It's
I
in
Am
a
Legend.
dystopian future.
Where Will Smith is the last game.
It's I Am Legend, but it's just
Straight
replaced with,
dingus moment.
Ninja.
Yeah. No, it's still Will Smith.
Who would you? Yeah, who would play? Yeah, Will Smith would play the lead. He'd have glasses as well. That clearly, like, you know when like they make like a handsome actor wear glasses,
Yeah.
like they're like, this man has never worn glasses in his life.
It's just cringe. I needed to. I missed it.
You know what? The other thing I just remembered was, you know, in movies where like the glasses character is like saying something like wise or cool, something, he's cleaning his glasses. Bro, I'm cleaning my glasses all the time. I'm not doing it when I just say wise shit, even though I'm spouting wise shit all the time.
What's
Yeah.
the wisest thing you've ever said?
Do toasters drip? I don't know. I'm a fucking founding youth, bro. What can I say?
You're a what?
I think you said something about youth. I don't want to
That's
repeat it.
yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to.
Oh, no, Jake, you can't do that to youth.
The police are at the door. As a kid, I didn't know that you couldn't spin the crystal away
Yeah.
after you got it, and I was always really scared. And my cousin was always like,
No, you do it.
"You can spin it. It's not gonna fucking go away." And I'm like, "I'm not doing it. I'm fucking bullshit.
Will Smith be like, yo, if I could have gaming, I would have Fortnite and Marcus Browley.
They definitely got him to do it.
It was so that was so funny. Like,
oh, yo, first boss, Ripperoo, let's go.
I think what was it? Mr. Beast did a YouTube rewind this year.
So here's the first boss. It's Ripperoo. If you remember,
Is that Dunkaroos?
similar.
Yeah.
They're both very tasty. Dip them in chocolate. Yum yum yum. But this dude's in a straitjacket, so I don't know. I don't think Dunkaroos are in straitjackets.
No, usually not.
It's okay. Also, Dunkaroos aren't very international audience friendly. I don't think.
I think Dunkaroos are pretty.
You mean like the-
Universal?
Yeah. I feel like they're just like Crash Bandicoot.
Do you mean the treat?
Yes.
Treat, the chocolate dipped biscuits.
Yes.
Or as we say here, biscuits.
Are you? Are you
So let me tell you this now, alright? I'm gonna hit you with some facts, guys.
Straight
These are the app's exclusive deals
Uh-huh.
for Domino's. I haven't eaten dinner, just for context.
Yeah,
about
yeah,
why I'm looking for food. Because I was like we were setting up this thing, I looked at the time like, oh my god, it's 9:40. I haven't eaten.
Yeah,
No wonder I'm hungry. Was that time me and you were playing games? Like, we're hungry. I look at the time. Oh yeah, probably why.
yeah.
3 large pizzas for $30.
Yes.
That's correct.
Any large pizza, no minimum spend, $15.
Ooh.
That's not bad. 2 large pizzas, two large traditional pizzas, a garlic bread and drink, $30. 3 large pizzas, garlic bread, drink, $34.
There was one.
They suck me into getting more than I
And-
want.
Is this an app specific or is
Yeah,
this just true?
App
Domino's?
specifics.
And if you put in the voucher code TMG,
That's
you will
not
get
true.
10%.
That is not going to work.
I ordered one recently when I was away,
We're ordering dinner on the stream 100%. I'm very hungry.
and it was any large pizza
Yep.
and 3 sides delivered for $24.
See, because now I feel like I'm ordering too much. I just want a pizza.
It was so good.
I just want a pizza, $15, a pizza.
Yeah.
But then I'm
I
like,
think it was a
but then I'm
Friday,
like,
Saturday
for
deal.
like double that, I can get more than double what I need, but I don't need that.
Yeah, I mean it's food for tomorrow and maybe.
But I don't have pizza all the time. I can make food. I'm going to $15. I'm going to see if I can. I'm just going to get $15 pizza.
$15 any pizza's cracking, bro.
Yeah, I think that's alright if I get that delivered.
You got drinks here.
I got drinks. I just need to finish the whole pizza.
You do only have one more can.
Why you have to open your mouth, huh? Now I'm going to have to go back and order 4 pizzas.
You have a beer.
4 sides.
You gotta have a beer.
You can have a beer.
I'm
buddy.
driving tomorrow.
What's down
Oh, it's true. Double demerits, bro. No,
Is it
it's,
double the merit?
It's triple demerits, yeah.
It's quadruple demerits for Jake's birthday.
If they even see you on the road, they take your car away.
I don't want people to know it's my birthday coming up. I still want them to
it
think
is.
I'm a fresh 18-year-old.
21?
Could you imagine? 18 years old. Yeah, that's me.
Doing your...
Boys, for me, life peaked when they had Damn Daniel and Ellen.
I saw that the other day.
Damn
And I was like,
Daniel!
Why doesn't Ellen have like the everyday man?
It's probably because Ellen's got cancelled because she's not a good person.
I thought it was funny when the original OG stream with me and my friend Roberto, our goal was to get on Ellen, and now we're definitely not trying to get on Ellen.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on Ellen, yeah. It'd be like whoever she could scrounge up, I feel.
Oh, she gave an apology.
Doesn't really take away the fact that she's not a good person.
It was just some bullying.
Why are you bullying me?
Yeah. Not to condone bullying.
I can't believe they got Sonic the Hedgehog
I'm
in
sure
this
there
game.
was a valid reason.
I don't think so.
Jokes. I condone bullying.
Great. That's gonna do wonders for our brain.
Bullying. No.
Yeah. Yep. Once again.
Nah, I'm joking, everybody.
Damn
I'm the joker of the group.
it.
He is. He's always been a bit of a bloody.
It
Bit whimsical. You're a fucking a fantasy wizard, huh?
Sometimes.
I like that.
Double bacon cheeseburger.
That's a good pizza.
I'm gonna try it.
Wait, that's a pizza?
Yep.
That's good. It's like a meat lovers, but it's got a
Oh,
it's got a few additional extras.
This is
I kinda. I usually don't like barbecue pizzas.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna tell it to you straight.
Do I get stuffed crust this time, boys?
Oh, mate. I don't want to have to listen to you be like, oh, this stuffed crust is gonna hurt my belly.
No,
And then-
hurts my butt.
Whoa! Gamer time. No one saw that because Jake was looking at his phone. And Andy's legally blind.
I get a half and half.
Yeah, but that's like $4 extra.
Yeah, it's a
No.
half and half.
It's like $12 extra.
Still no. Still no means no.
I'm upset. New Yorkers used to be cheap.
They
I
are.
don't speak anymore.
They're $30 on the fucking app.
30.
Yeah.
That's for delivery.
For one.
That's for delivery.
Yeah, because they need a van.
I remember just picking up New York. I was like, I can get a New York. I'll just demolish it.
Yeah,
And
because
then now I'm
when
like,
you pick them up, they're like $10.
Yeah, I think it's 15. New York are half and half, bro.
Yeah, one side you get
$30 for a
pepperoni.
pizza. That is ridiculous for like somewhere like Domino's.
Yeah. But they're obviously going to charge you more if you only order one pizza.
True. In context, for our international audiences in America, it's about $4.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I can't believe they've set this game in Australia, but there's no Australian accents.
The penguins sound pretty Aussie.
I don't.
Crikey.
I forgot that they say that. You're
Bloody
right.
Bandicoot.
Oh, crikey, mate. I fucking see the Bandicoot.
That's what we all sound like.
That's more British than Australian.
That's right. I know what I said.
No, don't add more orders to my order.
Everybody in the chat, text us your favourite extras on a Domino's pizza.
Text us at
I'm only
1300
getting
trademark
Domino's, so-
gaming, and you can vote now for your favorite Australian Idol singer. And if you vote, 1 in 10 customers will get a free Domino's delivery or code.
Buy your favourite Australian Idol singer. Damien Leith's on standby.
You could have bloody Casey Donovan, Shannon Knoll, Jessica Malboy. We've tried to get Guy Sebastian, but he was busy.
COVID.
That's right, yeah. He was giving people COVID.
We told him no.
Yeah, we said, good brother, come on.
Mate.
Let me tell you now, brother.
Yeah, he hit us back with the macho man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I will give
Can
you
you say,
COVID.
Billie Jean instead?
Let me tell you something, Billie Jean.
There we go, that's what I want.
I don't care if you do not have COVID.
They got a bro. It's a mo.
4 for 4, it's gotta be. God damn it. I just read that.
Oh
Oh,
no!
God.
Wait, I fucked up, boys. Oh,
Chat picks pizza, yeah, straight out. Oh, God.
Oh
I'm like,
no!
I'm looking at
I'm gonna
Domino's.
lose all my masks
Because
doing
I had
this.
Pizza Hut service recently. No, I still don't know what I want. I'm
No.
craving a barbecue meat lovers, but I know I'm gonna regret it. If I just get pepperoni.
I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it.
And now part of me is like, if I get 3 for like 3 or something, I can get 3 pizzas and not be disappointed. But now I'm like, I don't need 3 pizzas.
But
I need to do this.
sometimes in life, you need.
Annie, I'm gonna hit you up with some names. I need you to help me.
Okay, go.
Okay. So we're gonna say chicken, bacon, avocado.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Avocado on a pizza.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not bad, but it's warm.
Yes. Fire breather.
Yes, crack it. If you like hot pizza, it's pretty good.
What's that?
I
Godfather.
What is it?
I
Godfather.
believe you guys are no selling me getting to the secret warp room.
Not sure.
Double bacon cheeseburger, which I do want to try, except it's got barbecue base.
It's really nice.
You could probably change it.
I could change it, but do you think it's gonna take away from the pizza?
Yeah, put in the creme
Oh,
fresh base.
probably.
The what?
Just ask.
Classic crust is the good crust, right?
Oh,
The deep pan. Oh no, this is
deep pan
Domino's?
Yeah.
sucks. No, deep pan sucks.
I get deep.
Which one's is that the fat one? I like just the regular one.
Oh, thin.
Like
I
not
get
thin, but like
and just go original.
classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Or cheesy crust.
Yeah, get the bloody sausage roll. Fucking
Jake,
crust.
cheesy crust looks good. It sounds good.
It feels
Just don't
good.
feel
What is pizza sauce?
Pizza sauce. What do you mean?
It has like
good.
Pizza sauce is just
Cream.
like tomato.
but it, my brain hurts.
You're
Listen,
Italian, you should know.
listen. I know it hurts your Sicilian brain to consider that there's a different name for it, but
Pizza sauce. It sounds like, you know when they have like the Big Mac sauce, they call it burger sauce?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, because I can't call it Big Mac sauce.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna get it. I'm not even gonna look up what it is.
Give me the fucking lives.
Add to order.
Maybe 1 year. Fuck you. I mean, you are unkind. I hate ice levels, and this game is rife with them.
You don't like them because they're difficult, or you don't like them because...
I don't like them because like there's momentum.
It's giving me the option to pay for cash.
Yeah.
Should I pay with cash? I want to pay
Yeah,
with cash.
that means just when he's here, you have to give him cash.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I like
I'm
the
gonna
explain,
double check I
but
have
that's-
cash.
That's what it means.
Don't do this to me.
You might be able to pay it, what's it, isn't it?
Yeah, he has one in his wrist.
Yeah, inbuilt. That's Cyberpunk. The cyber pizza.
It's like cyberbullying.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
No.
You ever seen March of the Penguins?
It's like this.
Yeah, this is the second one. The Penguins win this time.
I've been BM'd. Oh, now I have to go all the way to bloody start.
No!
Bum ba dum da dum bum dum.
This level's so much better in fucking original. I wish we were playing Crash 2 on this one.
Crash 2, Crash 2.
So,
Yeah.
Sunday search, right?
Oh.
10%?
Nah, it's a dollar. Like, I just gotta find a dollar.
Oh. One buckaroonie.
I'm now dying for the.
You might be taken from the cottage fund.
Did you have to?
Yeah, that's too sorry, not sure it
That's fucked.
was.
That was fucked.
Enjoy it, boys.
No.
Enjoy it while it's here.
No, that's it's not the kind of ASMR that I wanted today.
When you get.
No, what do you mean? I'm leading him with a fucking.
Ruin.
Okay, we're good now. I'm satisfied. So I tried it and getting the double cheeseburger with tomato sauce. Barbecue based tomato, what is it? Barbecue meat lovers tomato based chicken and barbecue spring. Ooh, that sounds alright. But I don't trust the man who doesn't eat Domino's.
I hate this level.
It looks
I
fun.
don't know why I went into the secret warp room. I don't
Why
know.
does every level involving water, either liquid or solid, suck?
They were like, oh, you know what's fun in a platformer? Imprecise movements. That's just, you know, everyone's dream. You don't play all the classic platforms. You play Mario. You play
I don't play Mario.
Donkey Kong.
I don't play baby games. I don't play Donkey Kong either, that's a baby game.
What about Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze?
That's because you're playing Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, it's a baby game.
Yeah, Come on.
Whoa, that was clutch.
That was spicy.
Spin,
Yeah.
spin,
I
jump,
can't
jump,
hear.
jump.
I don't actually know how much time I've got left on.
About 5
Dodge,
seconds.
duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Can you stop swearing? Because now I'm gonna put the bleep on the fucking video.
You can deal with it. Because that's my new saying.
Deal with it's your new saying. Mine's what the balls.
No, well, hang on. That's not your new saying. You've always said that.
Yeah, it was funny.
I'm scared. If I die here, I wonder if I go back to the start of the secret.
Let's find out.
We'll have to find out. Together.
Oh, I got the red gem. I don't actually.
Together forever. Oh.
I got the red gem. It doesn't matter.
Oh. You're a quitter.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's no problem. My dad made it.
Bitch. Shut up, Ruddy.
Ready, bud.
I hate this game.
I love this game.
What this game ever do to you, bro? Just being a game.
Decide to be remade with worse tech.
But here we are.
Yep. Correct. Always go for these easy offers.
Are you gonna get that G fuel yet?
I'll never tell.
Wampa G fuel. I bet you I could do it quicker.
I bet you can bloody shut your goddamn. Alright? I'm trying my damnedest, alright?
So we just hit 80 followers on Instagram.
Cool.
And you should just
Everybody
stream for us too.
Please tune into our Instagram where you
Oh
find a
my
lot of
God.
gaming content that doesn't make it to the stream.
For various reasons.
At trademark.gaming at Instagram.
And then you-
.au.
And then for our
Trademark gaming.
more restricted content, you go to our OnlyFans.
Ah.
Jake, that's your side business. Please don't bring that into TMG.
My bad.
Trav in the chat. Oh, no, he's here.
Nice.
Is that a Trav in the chat? And I can't believe it.
He did a rip. That's very sad.
It's because he's watching me garbage my way through Crash Bandicoot.
I mean, if you could just, finish the level.
Oh, you are treading a fine line.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm just wearing my slides, dog.
Are you right? Whoa, did you see that? That was incredible.
You almost got it.
Oh,
As
fuck.
my friend, who said it? Who said missed it by that much?
Mr. Miyagi.
Was it?
Yeah. That's what he said, remember?
Missed it by that. Oh, let's get smart. That's what that is.
No.
Yeah. Man, God. We're doing pretty good, I guess.
Who's the main character in Get Smart, do you remember?
I'm busy talking to my good friend Trav.
How you doing, lads? Brother, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing phenomenal because I'm not playing the game. Though if I was playing the game, I'd be done by now.
You know, when you play a game, it's all about support. Oh, I fucking hate momentum. I hate momentum. When you play a game, it's all about support. It's all about supporting the boys. When I play a game, it's all about how much can you put me on the gronk. And quite honestly,
I always give you courage.
Courage
And strength and wisdom. I'm like your Aslan, dude.
I don't need you to be my Aslan. If anything, I'd prefer it if you weren't. Don't. Yep. Please. Thank you.
Jump.
I'm jumping. His spine don't work.
He's got bronchitis. His spine don't work.
Spinal bifida.
Spinal bifida.
One of the bifidus. We should watch Dukes of Hazzard.
The one with Joey Knoxville?
Yeah.
Okay.
My brothers and my cousin
Yeah, you said this before. I love
love that movie. Like,
I need to
lot.
watch it again. It's been so long. I remember enjoying it.
It's one of those movies where like you have to. It's not for everyone, and it's very like evident that it's not for everyone.
I remember enjoying it when I watched it before. It's just been so long that I.
The humor's really stupid. It's very like
The
dumb
main
humor.
thing I remember that movie teaching me is moonshine. Because I didn't know what moonshine was.
Ah, I knew.
And now I know what moonshine is.
Actually, I lie. I knew what moonshine was, but it wasn't called moonshine.
Grandpa's go juice.
Go is a weird word. Well, look, to be honest, he definitely went somewhere. Who's to say?
Looks up to the sky.
Oh, don't.
No, he's in Queensland.
Not mine.
Yo!
No, give me this. Yes.
What? Why are we getting excited?
Because I'm fucking going fast. I'm that's the boy.
Oh, you missed a box.
I've already finished this level. I've not.
Maybe you missed a box.
I've missed like 60 boxes. I haven't done the start of this level.
You haven't done.
No.
Why?
Because I came here through the hidden route.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah. That's how it be. The warp room. Look, there you are, bottom left.
The mushroom?
Good face. See? Pro gamer, bro.
Oh, he's little dance. Oh,
Yeah, well.
up we go. Bye bye, crash. Up we go. Oh.
Now I have to go back into Snowbiz. No, go back into Snowbiz. Now I have to go back into Air Crash and finish Air Crash properly.
Oh, I'm confused. Where's the one?
Because the secret entrance to
it's
that
in-
level
it
is in
different?
Air Crash.
Yeah, okay.
So because you were too busy ordering Domino's pizza and Andy was too busy being Andy, Neither of you saw me get into the secret.
I've seen you play this level.
You've literally seen me do this part.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you've seen.
Why are you being rude?
Probably did. One of this, but that's okay. Yeah. So this part you would have seen me do, which is what it is. The way to get into the secret level is you need to jump across these boxes and land on that platform.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's very annoying. There is an easier way to do that in the original game, where if you damage boost using this here jet ski, you can just land in it.
You can just land, you said.
Yeah, because
Sick.
you can when you damage boost, you have life damage, right?
Yeah.
The game just like places you, like you can go through walls and shit like that in the originals.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can get onto that ledge using dungeons.
Okay, I like that. Why are we playing that game?
Well, I could ask you the exact same question, but you go.
Feels bad.
It's alright, bro.
Boom, 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 boom.
We got my boy Crash. Crash Bandicoot. These are my favourite games.
Would you say they are your favorite games?
Yeah, I love Crash. That's why I couldn't believe how they butchered my son.
In like the later games?
Yeah.
I mean, we played Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah.
Wrath of Cortex, right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
That's
That's
the
one.
fourth one.
Yeah. It just doesn't have this. It's just like gimmick
It's
in
just
every
not
level.
fun.
It's just gimmick in every level. It looks frustrating. You know, like what that game reminds me of?
Yeah.
You know when you're playing a good game like this game, and then they throw in a random like spanner in the works. You're like, fuck, I just want to go back to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, here's a race level. And it's like, I don't want to fucking play a race level. I just want to play Jumpman.
Yeah.
And that whole game is that. Like, it never takes you back to Crash. Because like when you're playing Crash, it's not the worst thing, right? Like he's all right.
Yeah. There's
Like he obviously, I imagine that he doesn't feel as nice as he does in the other games. But it doesn't. It's like if the stages were designed like this game, right? Even with how he played slightly different control, like different feeling,
Yeah.
I still think it would have been an alright game. People would have like
absolutely.
looked back on it more fondly. But
Absolutely.
the fact that it's just like gimmick after gimmick is like super weird to me.
And as someone who's like, played these games so much, you can understand like how annoying it is for me. Because, like
Yeah.
they're like the games that like these are your favorite games. Like you play them fucking however many times, like until it gets boring, until there's physically nothing else left to do.
Yeah.
And like they come out with that one, and you're like, I don't really want to play Crash Ball. We already had enough of that in
The
other.
ball level was the funnest level.
I disagree because they're like the water levels, they're like the ice levels.
That's
Where
what you
momentum is like the. Sorry.
Nothing, I'm just talking shit.
No, I know.
I was just thinking about how good a time we had with Sonic. Besides, there's like 2 levels that were really bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, because they gave you the best of each Sonic game. Because that's like
Oh.
great. That was like the downfall of the Sonic games. It was like they always had like 1 or 2
Gimmicks.
really good levels, and the rest of them were really shit. Because I didn't do the death stage.
I want to play Sonic Unleashed.
Do you?
Yeah, because I want to play the summer levels. And I remember them being really fun. That's why I want to go back and make sure they were fun.
Yeah, because in the one that
Is
in
Sonic-
Generations when we played it,
Yeah.
they were ripped straight from that game.
Yeah, that level was fucking the best level. Like that.
But it's one level.
Yeah. That's
So
what,
imagine paying $90 for that one level.
that one level. Like, and only that level, or a game like
Well, no.
that whole level? 'Cause that game was fucking fun.
The point I'm trying to make is that like when we bought that game as a kid, brand new, because I
Yeah.
bought it, I got it.
Unleashed.
Yeah,
I got Unleashed.
because I loved Sonic as a kid.
Oh look, you got boy.
I bought that game. At
You get the
full
action
price,
figure?
brand new. Yeah.
Yeah, mad. I had the action figure too.
You got that entire game for that one good level. How like annoying is that? That's
Yeah,
frustrating.
but I need to play the summer levels again to make sure to determine if there was just fluke or the summer levels are good and it's just the rest of the game is average. Because like obviously the beat 'em up is just average. It's like whatever, right? Like it's just kind of like let me be done with this so I can actually play the real Sonic part, right? But I need to go back and see if they were fun or if I'm just like not because it's been like over 10 years since I played that game.
Exactly.
Right? So like I would play that when that game come out.
1997.
That's not right.
I think it was like 2005.
Yeah, so
Maybe
I
later.
can have a look. I feel like it might be. Oh, it had to be after 06.
But yeah. No, you're right. It was on the Wii.
Yeah, it was on the way. I had it on the way.
Maybe 08.
That seems plausible.
I don't remember this bear level being so.
Oh wait.
Yep.
And so I need to like.
So I'm gonna be missing one box.
I don't like how someone's done a mock-up of Sonic Unleashed with the movie.
Yeah. I mean, there could be worse remakes.
Yeah. But I just don't. Oh, he's a werehog. That's right.
Yeah.
He's a
That's what it's
werehog.
called.
It's on mobile. It was on mobile phones
Yeah.
for PAL. The fuck's a PAL mobile phone?
You know when you buy your your Nokia N-Gage?
I'm gonna look up Sonic 06.
That's what it was on.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
What games do I have available to me right now? What Sonic apps? Sonic Dash, Sonic the Hedgehog Classic, Sonic Forces Multiplayer Racing,
Sonic Forces Multiplayer Racing.
Racing and Battle Game. Oh my god, is this? No, it's not.
Sonic Forces is the new one.
Yeah. Sonic Dash
Yes, mate.
2, Sonic Boom.
Yes,
Yeah.
mate. No.
Yeah, coming. Matt, hold the stream down. I know you get nervous when you're alone.
Now that he's gone. Now we can talk as much shit about him as we want. I fucking hate him. No, he's literally my bestest ever friend forever. And if he ever left me again, I don't know what I'd do. Whoa. Whoa. I keep forgetting that's there. That's when I said, Jack is a non-gamer, and he's never even played a video game, so I'm not entirely sure what his credentials are to be on the stream. And probably more credentials than I have at this point, because man, I'm eating shit.
I gave him a really tiny towel.
That's alright.
Very comically fun. That's classic humour, Matt. You'll learn what you stick with me, kiddo.
Okay.
Oh, you're an
You
idiot.
made me do that.
You're an idiot.
You took the
You're an
control.
idiot.
I can't believe you took the
Well,
control.
give me the controller. It's my turn to play.
No.
Alright.
Mum said it's my turn to play.
I'm playing next game.
You already played for 12 hours today.
No, fair enough.
You played Crash 5, the unreleased one. That's coming out after the fourth one that they've done, which I still need to play.
Oh, Zippy Zap. No nap for Matt.
It's the perspective.
I'm sure he is, buddy. I can patronize you.
Man, I remember watching you do that one lava jump on Jackie Chan,
Yeah, I told you so.
and then tears were coming out of your eyes.
That is not true.
You were frustrated. You were punching holes in walls.
I definitely was.
You threw a controller through my head. We had to go to the hospital. I got 12 stitches on my brain.
This is very, very drama. This is like, you know, when there's like recreations that like Today Tonight, or like, you know, like a show that
Dramatic
dramatic recreations. That's what that is. It's like, like, you know, they've got like some like 2-bit actor playing me.
Yeah.
And like doing the best pissed off like impersonation they can do.
And then he came in the room, Tracy Grimshaw from Today Tonight, or wherever the fuck you're from, and he just started hitting me. I don't know. Incredible. Incredible story. All this and more on 9. Right after the footy.
There was a kid's dad who was on Today Tonight as like the villain. In my primary school, like his like this was like after we finished, like we were in high school at the time.
Did he play? As in, like, as the actor, or he was?
No,
like,
he was
on...
no, he was like the bad guy in the Today Night story. Like he he took money from his like parents, and the parents were there like on the show being like, hey, Richard, I don't understand why he's done this. And I obviously I sympathize with them because it's a fucked thing. right? But like, it was just like me, like, when I found out about that, I was just like,
This is a lot.
I was like, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, he's a bit of a wanker, and like the kids are like also kind of wankery as well.
Chuckle of Jake as I walk home from work. Give me a stiffy. That's understandable.
Can I?
Now stop
I'm a ban that word. We call
Chuckle?
we call it stiff gym now.
I
You're giving me a gosh darn stiff gym.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I like it. Hey Matt, you want a stiff gym?
Absolutely.
So I'm staying stiff.
Well, we're not sponsored by Slim Gyms yet, so we can't.
Stiff gym. You're gonna trademark that?
Slim Gyms? No.
Stiff gym.
No.
Stiff.
I think.
CH.
I hate this. Let's move on from this bit.
No, that's fun.
Okay.
I had a great time.
I've decided to no longer be alive. Please, delete me.
Can't wait for our first.
Unplug me from the Matrix. This game is a lot harder without sound, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, you're a liar. Turn up a little bit, you can.
No, it's okay. Fuck.
Okay, so I got HD Sonic wallpaper art as also a app. I want you to show the first photo.
Fucking... It looks really candy, bro.
Blue Hedgehog Run, Jungle Dash, Adventure.
Blue Hedgehog Run.
This is an app.
Original character, do not steal. I'll use it from now. Alright.
There's a lot of these ones. Like, so I'm gonna read some of the apps. I've gone off the official ones, right?
Yup.
So there's Best Sonic Boom mod add-on for MCPE, Minecraft PC edition.
Yeah, Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Pocket edition, sorry. Fast Blue Hedgehog Run, Blue Fast Runner City Hedgehog Sonic, but with K. And it
Yeah.
looks fucking shit.
No, Sonic is a different character.
The Sonic Dash mod, Skin Sonic for fucking okay. Google. Super Knuckle Quest.
Super Knuckle Quest.
It looks fucking. Look at this. I need to get like. I mean, people can just look this up if they want to know what it looks like. Look up Super Knuckle Quest on the Play Store.
Only on Android devices. So get on if
Sonic
you don't have
Cat,
an
the
Android.
Slash the Beasts.
Why can't we have like Sonic RPG? Would you play Sonic RPG?
Yeah, probably. I played a Mario RPG, so why not?
Well, that's why I probably wouldn't play it.
Super Hedge Bird.
Yeah.
It's a bird with Sonic head.
It's a bird, but they're from over the hedge.
Flash Hedgehog Jungle Adventures.
No, they
Blue
turn-
Hedgehog Run. Super Blue Hedgehog Dash.
Blue Hedgehog Run is a really funny.
Fake video call from Sony.
Oh look, boys! I'm getting a call from Sonic the Hedgehog from popular movie Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I actually have to download that. That's so funny.
Oh fuck!
Call from Sonic. Why are there so many fake apps that make Sonic text you or fucking call you?
So you can show all your friends that you're friends with Sonic.
Knuckle in Insland? Not Ireland. Insland.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Arcade retro style. 4 worlds. 10 enemies. Game over. Try again.
Yeah, I told you Sonic is a TV brand. Yeah.
Spider Sonico Run.
Should we tell Sega?
Super Ninja Dash Sonico Boy Lightning Power. I want you to look at what the character looks like. It's like an anime character with Sonic hair.
Blue hair Goku.
Yeah.
Blue hair Goku before
Before he was real.
Yeah, before he was a real thing.
Mod Fast Run. Knuckles knows their way. That's
From
so
other
funny.
popular meme.
How old is that meme?
Do you know the
2018?
way? Yeah, it's like a couple years old by this point. Oh, you've got to be joking. Can't believe I have to do this backwards. Oh, actually, no, I don't.
Super Jump Bros. Pro Blue Hedgehog Ultimate Adventure.
Quick, get a death. Yes! Yes! Now I've returned!
Sonic Shooter Battle of Dead Memes.
Okay.
Well, this is fun.
Wait a second. You can't fool me.
I reckon there's just as shit Mario games. Let's go to Mario. So we got Super Mario Run, Mario Kart Tour, Lego Super Mario, Dr. Mario, And now I think we're in the fake ones. So, Lep's World.
Let's World.
Lep's World. He's like a leprechaun.
Oh.
Sonic is there.
Yeah, well, of course.
Super Cat World. I've heard about that game.
Yeah, that's like Super Mario Brother. It's like
Guide
it,
for Mario.
Sorry.
You know, if you get stuck and you can't go right, what are you gonna do?
No. Did you? What was that game called?
It's an app called Guide for and then bracket Mario, close bracket.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
What do you think I said?
I thought you said die for Mario.
I mean, hashtag
Don't.
Guide for Mario. I said guide that time, just so you know.
Thanks.
Guide.
So I had a girl come over and she brought a Switch and Smash Bros.
Uh-oh.
You best believe I got the ass beaten out of me.
That feels bad, bro.
That's like a meme. That's like the kind of shit that we laugh about.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
My
That-
favorite.
That's like Greg.meme.
That's like the cuckold Switch memes.
Yeah.
They're funny.
That's
Every time I see them, I still laugh.
Yeah.
Like it's like.
No,
it's
but like-
you know that meme of like.
It happened to a friend of ours. You know, like from
He
other
gave it a Slim Jim later. Slim Jim.
I can't believe we're trying to make this work.
Hey, we are back with bots.
Yo, shoutouts to UK. Hang on, I'll eat it.
Ah, thank you. Thanks, Dad.
Although I did want to become famous eventually.
I'll have to unblock him later.
Hey, yeah, I'll have to talk to him offline about his offers and deals.
I'll send him a DM.
Do you reckon he has like an offers app, like Domino's has an offers app?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Vog, hang on. The real question is, mate, who'd you pick?
Yeah, who'd you lose with?
Yeah. And if you say some like top tier character, you know you're finna about to get roasted.
I'll look up a tier list as well because I don't know nothing about that game. I'm still looking at Mario games. Super Pingo Go, Jungle Man
Super
Adventure.
Pingu. Yo, I'd play the shit out of a Pingu.
Yeah, there's a
game.
Pingu app.
There's a what?
I'm gonna look it up if there's a Pingu app. Pingu Jump. It's not a real. It's not like a fish or anything. But
Oh.
it does exist. Newt. That's a Newt button.
You know what I do like about this game?
Yeah.
Is like a good improvement. The way that the rails feel.
Like this part.
Yeah. Although, in 3,
Yeah.
you can skip entire segments on the rails. If you have a
In the base game or in this game?
well, starting from in the old one, in Hang'em High, you can do a trick where you go above the
Oh, and
rails.
just walk on it.
So remember when we were playing 4, and I was like, man, I wonder if I can get above the rails.
Yeah.
That's
what I
why.
can do.
Because
Okay.
in Hang'em High, you can get above the rails.
Yeah.
And,
We'll just be done with it.
yeah. Look at my one discolored gem.
I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like?
Okay, give me some.
gamer
Give me a
time.
topic to search for in the marketplace. Oh, not marketplace. On the Play Store. I'm gonna tell you if there's a cursed app.
Why would we give people
Crash
for advertising?
Bandicoot.
Why would we give people for advertising for like
It's fun.
for their garbage apps?
But I've been Crash.
Download Domino's offers today and type in trademark gaming into the voucher code, and you'll get 55% off your next order.
That's a lie. We can't do that. We can't promise that. So don't hold me.
I'm
to
not
that.
promising nothing. Only,
Crash, there's
only
Pre-register for Crash Bandicoot on the Run.
You're on your way.
Crash committed Grand Theft Auto and larceny, and now he has to go to jail.
This looks like what's the game again?
Oh, hang on.
Temple Run.
Search Swift. Oh no, there's bloody
Swift.
Rich and Mortal will come up. Rich and Morty.
I've got a call.
Hello.
Hello. Domino's had a 10-second message. They called me and they said, your delivery driver will be at your door soon. Please have the cash ready. Oh, I'm going to have the cash ready.
That's alright.
Matt, hold down the fort.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, get out of my... ASMR coin collecting, Jack. Why are you so dizzy, my friend? Oh no. Yes! he's going to throw them anyway. Which is cheating.
Oh man, lied to me.
It doesn't matter, I beat a boss.
Alright.
Okay, what if you think, right? What if they gave Crash new outfits?
Okay, what? Yeah, didn't they do that?
Yeah.
In
but
the latest game?
But not in this one. What if they gave him like a gun?
Yeah, that'd be good. In so there's a I don't know if you played Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah,
You play that game?
I've seen one.
Yeah. You know how they've done their HD ports.
Vaguely.
So they've put into the Steam store about last year, year before. I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of those games. So they're pretty fun as a kid.
Well,
And
you are a
so-
Tasmanian tiger
I
in
am.
real life. So
And so I thought I'd buy them to support them because they were in early access. And I was like, I'd like to see all of them on there, right?
you're up there.
I'll come up with my update. Yeah,
We're coming! Thought I'd let him know that we were coming. Can he make the jump? Oh, he can make the... Oh, you've got to be kidding! Man, I can't believe this. Ew, what the fuck? There is this couple just hooking up on the corner of my street. That's it. Get out of my way! You get a room. Yeah, invite them up.
Anyway, back to the tab. So I bought the games, right? And just to support because I like those games and like it's like if it's like an IP icon, especially from like PS2 era that hasn't really had much love. Like if like Jack obviously got a thing, I'd buy it just
Yeah,
because you
love
need
Jack,
you need
yeah.
to support it, right? Because you need to show people that you're gonna buy these things.
Yep.
Anyway, so basically all 3 games were ported to Steam because of like how much love they got, and they've been started to be ported to Switch.
Wow.
So you can play a PS2, one of those PS2 old school like platformers on the Switch, which is fucking great. And they added a bunch of other content, and so one of the things they added was a bunch of skins.
And you can play as Crash Bandicoot?
No, but you can play as like
Why the fuck would I play?
other coloured. Fucking what are you? A tiger, Tasmanian tiger. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to say.
Well, just invite them up, mate. Everyone, you know. Come on, bro. It's 2021. Support your fellow man.
I know for some reason I was gonna be like, gotta love each other, man. And I was thinking of you ever watched the South Park episode with Michael Jackson? Going,
Oh, yeah.
Why are you being so ignorant?
Yeah, yeah. Why don't they do a South Park episode on Crash Bandicoot?
I mean, they've done some video games.
Only if I get to beat them at Smash. I mean, to be fair, your track record doesn't seem to be too good, so I don't know if you should be challenging strangers in the street to Smash Brother. Or maybe you need to play the better Smash Brother.
Smash Brothers still sounds like something Randy Savage would say.
Yeah.
Bonesaw is ready. I got you for 5 minutes, kid.
Can we watch Spider-Man 1?
You're right.
Can't believe Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man makes homophobic joke at Macho Man Randy Savage.
I remember there being, I was watching a video that talked about, like, reviewed the old Spider-Man movies. And, like, it was like, you know, when Spider-Man says that line where it's like, did your mom make it for you, or whatever it is?
Yeah,
like,
it
or
says,
your
like,
husband,
yeah, did
your husband make it for you? And he goes, yeah, so what if he did?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. Yeah. There's a big like copy pasta, like there's like a meme text one of that, where it's like, yeah, he did. He spent many hours making me this outfit because of my love of professional wrestling. I think it's incredibly ignorant that you would like comment on that and dumb shit like that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
They looked like gamer word.
Uh-oh.
No, he's fine.
Uh-oh.
He can type that. He's allowed.
Uh-oh.
No, he's fine. He's allowed. We can't indulge.
Indulge it like it's a fine wine? Yes, gamer word.
Okay, so fun fact about Nitro, they randomly jump. And like,
Is it completely random or is it an animation cycle?
no, it's random. Like, pure random. No comment.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
This speedrun sucks.
It's any percent. It's fine.
It's a 2007 Twitch chat vintage.
That sounds like a college humor video. You know what I mean? Like if blank was wines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
But like a good old
Yeah,
college
yeah,
humor
exactly.
video. Now they're some of them aren't very.
I haven't watched any college humor. Reef sent me some college humor the other day. That was pretty funny because it was like a joke we were having the other day where I wanted to see the menu before I ordered something, and he goes, "You're 24 years old. You goddamn know what you fucking want." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
But what if I don't? What if I want to mix it up? He goes, "No, you're not. You're not gonna mix it up."
Yeah, Trap is like oh no, it's not Trap, it's the other dude. Yeah, it's a Chinese restaurant. Like
Yeah.
you know what they have. Well, I don't know why you need to see a menu. And then Reika's like, oh okay, what if we get? I think they said just pizza, and Reika's like, oh if it's pizza, I definitely need to see a menu.
Yeah.
Reika's in the new Auntie Donna.
Really? That's fucking funny.
Yeah, she appears in quite a few of the skits actually.
I still gotta finish that. I really enjoyed the first 2-3 episodes I watched, which is only, I think it's a 6-episode season.
It's so fucking good.
But like, I
If
remember
you
watching
like
it.
Auntie Donna, like, because it's just their skits. It's a lot of it is just their like stand up, but like high quality production.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I thought.
I think they ordered more another season.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I like I said, I loved it. Squeezed from the finest Game Awards.
Does he have to space it out because it actually will, like, not?
No,
show,
we weren't getting shit.
No, but like, does he space it out because like?
Maybe it'll ask us to approve it.
Ah,
or, like,
okay.
I don't know. It's kind of like when you say other swear word in chat. But no, he's fine. Yeah. So another point with jumping nitro, I can get BM'd here something fierce. I've died to the nitro when it's like it's jumped and it's caused a space in between the boxes.
I got a question.
Yep.
Does this nitro randomness, is that also in the base game?
Mm-hmm. It's actually, I think it's worse. it's not fun. It's oh god. It's just not a fun mechanic. I don't know why they were like, yeah, we're gonna put RNG in here for our like our jump cycle. Yeah, like the 8 equals D word.
I'm not very good with maths. Please refrain from using equals.
Yeah. Science, different story. Maths, get it out of here.
Nice. Was he going for it?
Yo, we did it!
In the actual run for this, did that just damage boost to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the masks are obviously like the fastest way to move.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Because you
But
can't always hob slide.
So does it like, is it like rooting masks? A lot of this, like
Yeah,
choosing
absolutely.
levels in order to get like as much mask usage as you can.
Levels to a degree, but also I don't know why I did that. Levels, yes, but also like having backup strats.
1+1 does equal window.
Yeah, he's can't argue with that. That's just a fact. Okay.
We can bring back quick math.
Smoke juice. I don't know which way to go. I forget.
Was that man's not alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love. I still love that.
It's the fucking.
It's
best.
still so funny. Does that guy ever got like? Is he still doing stuff? Like, does he do like?
Can't.
Because he's a comedian, right?
Yeah.
Like that was his thing. It was like meant to be like a spoof.
Well, he made another song. I just don't. It's not as popular.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Because obviously like the nature of that. But I'm just curious. Does he make like other like? That sucks.
I got.
Like, does he make like? Does he have a channel or something that like makes videos? That
He's on
that's funny?
BBC a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely tried to get him to do more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I think he has like other skits. I think he does like other like characters essentially.
Yeah.
Please.
Obviously, none of them are as successful as his.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, no, he definitely has other songs. They're just not as successful, which I think is fine. I don't think it's.
I mean that happens. You know what I mean?
it's hard to carry on that level of success. Because it was treated as like a serious song. I remember being able to vote for it on like Triple J.
Yeah,
Songs
no,
100
like
and
it was
shit
like on the radio, like
yeah. They were like
Big Shack. That's it.
yeah,
Big Shack.
Big Shack. It's my favorite Stormzy knockoff.
I want to like. Surely he does not have a Wikipedia article. What do you fucking know? I would have thought he would have.
Oh, yo, bear down. Yo. yo. Oh no, I fucked up already.
Just like reading everything is so funny. Like read the lyrics. Yeah, I'll read the fucking lyrics.
No, I know the lyrics to the song. Don't you worry.
Man's not hot, never hot. Scrap, got him. No, I'm sure I'd laugh at this if it was reading like regular like that rap. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because like me wrote like 2 + 2. No, 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block smoking trees.
Smoke trees.
That's right.
Smoke trees.
So you see your girl in the park. That girl is Uckus.
Yeah, that girl was Uckus.
I forgot about this shit. It's so funny. I want to know what he's doing now.
It doesn't matter what he's doing now, bro.
What he's done.
He's already killed it. What he gave to us through that song can't be like replicated.
There we go.
Man's a good.
He's also known for his mockumentary Somewhere in London,
Yeah. That's what
which
he does.
focuses on 4 characters and their journeys to success. Okay.
Yeah, he does other
That sounds kind of like you know the Ali G show, with,
Yes.
like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, like it was recommended to me on YouTube. Like David Beckham and Victoria Beckham being on that show, and it is like it's so
This
good.
show.
No, Ali G.
Oh, Ali G. Ali G show's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But like, obviously being a huge football fan, a huge Manchester United fan, I love David Beckham.
Yeah.
And the way he takes the piss out of Bex is the funniest shit. He's
Does
like,
he take it in stride or does he get really pissed?
No. Well, they both take it like in stride. They both take it pretty well.
Yeah.
But like they're also trying not to laugh because they know that it's a joke. So like, there's a joke about how like, you know, like he's chasing women the same way like the status of his football clubs, and that like he probably couldn't pull Victoria Beckham if he was playing for Scunthorpe. And like
I think I've watched that.
she gets like upset,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, I've got friends who live in Scunthorpe, and she's like, and Ali G is, you know, just being like, well, they didn't pull David Beckham, did they?
They didn't pull David Beckham, did they?
Yeah. There's
Actually, Ali G's like manner of speaking so funny. You know what I mean? Like, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's so
Because
funny.
he does like all that like big like character
Yeah.
work, like to get those like voices
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Nice.
he's a god. Can't believe
The
he.
songs, so he did like another couple of songs with Waka Flocka, Lil Yachty.
with Waka Flocka.
The songs was released with cameos with Waka Flocka, Lil Yachty, Dutch rap group,
Little Yachi.
Yeah.
Little Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
Can you spell it? Because I genuinely think.
No,
you
it's
mean Little
Yachi.
You're an imbecile.
Yachi.
You're a fool. That's a little
Um,
boat. Yo, I got you a bloody trophy, mate.
he did Chicken Soup Freestyle 2020. Also, like, so let me read you his songs, right? So, like, it starts with Man's Not Hot, right?
Of course, yeah. Then
Ma-
is it
then
there's one
there's-
that's like man is hot, or like man takes off his jacket or some shit?
I do remember that. I do remember exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if it's on the discography or Wikipedia though.
Yeah.
Man Don't Dance.
Yeah.
Daily Duppy.
Sure.
Bus is Down. And Chicken Shop Freestyle.
Chicken shop freestyle. That's
so
fucking
funny.
so good.
Yeah.
He just knows what his demographic is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's not trying to be anything different than just being like grime rapper like knockoff. I say, see, look, Vog loves little boat. You're out here, bloody disrespecting me.
Hey, yo, Yachi.
Okay,
Yach. Hey, Yach.
there's the Y.
E.
Okay. So I did the secret level again.
So proud of you.
Thanks, man. That one wasn't a fucking bloody Noglin rattler. I got through it. I actually think I need to get these boxes.
We should bring back Men's Not Hot.
Never left me, man.
All my fucking compilation vids are gonna have that in the background. An EDM version of it. From Monster Cat.
Oh, fuck. I can't wait till fucking Tristan fucking remixes it.
It's like, bro, can you believe? Like, he's doing a version, he's doing a mix of this. You know when like EDM artists like release like a sampler or like they do on Instagram and it'd be like them like in the studio like with like playing like a little bit of it, been like coming soon.
Yeah. All of them are like work in progress on the grind. That's like us, but like more successful. You know,
We're trying.
yeah, standard. It's okay. We'll get there. With our epic Crash Bandicoot gameplay.
Got explosions, do everything.
EA Games. Yeah, what if they combine the bloke from EA Sports and EA Games? I also probably should have done the death route. Yeah, anyway.
That's fun.
I'm a big idiot, it's fine. This isn't 100% run, don't worry about it. So guys, what's your favourite Crash Bandicoot? Whoops.
Either one where he has the powers to control mutants.
I wasn't talking to you.
No. Felt like you were talking to
You know.
Down.
Yeah. Road to Ruin. It's my favourite Foo Fighters song. That's fine.
Can't wait to finally stream Guitar Hero.
That's my elbow. Oh, yo, darkness level. Bye, possum. I'm out. Woo! Pardon? Normally, when you have a mask, you can and you jump on. Okay. Anyway,
What do you think a speedrun of a Guitar Hero game looks like?
probably nothing.
It all depends on the menu, right? That's like basically the only thing that can be different.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the songs are all set to be a certain time. Like, even if you have like the, the fast,
Yeah.
the speed change, it just spaces the notes out. Like,
Uh-oh, it's the bear. It's the thick bear. He here, and he's gonna tell us the word of the day.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, no. He's getting it from his handy dandy notepad, where he keeps all of his words of the day. Probably can't 3D jump to fire.
Try.
No.
Okay.
Did you know that you can actually jump from this platform to the one in the background?
Do it. What's it?
Oh, you got me?
Chur muffin. That's the word of the day.
Correct.
That sounds about right.
It's when popular singer, Cher, the boys.
My mic volume needs to... I'm staying back a bit, so... Because I'm also eating.
Yeah, ASMR Jack eats a pizza and you have to listen to him.
Yeah, I'd rather not. As long as it's capturing Matt, it's okay. If it needs to go up for Matt, I can change it.
Oh. Checkpoint, baby. You don't want to get these because they're nitros.
Says you.
Yeah. Yeah, says me. Who else would say? You know what? Why you like this? I thought we spoke about this.
Who can say?
Twitch.tv/trademark gaming would like to wish TMG Jack all the best in his future endeavors.
My send off video.
Yeah.
Like how they send off Jontron.
Yeah, ode to Jack.
Fuck, I forgot about that video.
I didn't. That was such a sad part of my young life.
Came out of nowhere as well.
Yeah.
No build up to it. It was just like day video.
Yep.
What?
They were like, hey, he's Danny. And I was like, I hate this man. He's not John Tron. But man, do I like that man.
Yeah.
He's very good. I love Danny. So who's going to be your Danny, Jack? You can't say Mark, he's already part of the crew.
Andy, clearly.
Liquid Mark.
Good mark, yeah.
Big Boss Mark.
Yeah.
What if we replaced all of ourselves with like OG solid versions? Like we
Go on.
Yeah, like we cloned ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I would do it. I don't know how you'd do it.
I think my pizza's got bones in it.
Did you order a boneless pizza?
No.
Well, that's why.
This is my fault.
Exactly.
It's got weird crunch to it.
It also yells when I bite it. How funny was that boneless pizza video when you first watched it? No way!
Funny as shit.
Crash, why you do me like this?
That's a bone, bro. Look at that.
Whoa! It's the size of my femur.
It's not a bone. I lied. I deceived you all.
It's still the size of my femur. What is that?
Do you remember that fucking vid with the fridge?
Which one?
The guy who's like, what's inside the fridge?
Oh my god, yeah.
That video is so good.
You guys really want to know what's inside the fridge? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
I lied to you!
It's so good. What's gonna be our fridge?
It needs to be someone. That is the funniest shit. Like, that video was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
Absolutely. Subvert expectations, man. That's the true comedy.
I finished my pizza.
Congratulations. Unfortunately, you do not get a box gem for that because it's not in Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, man.
It's just how it is, man. That's what you signed up for. That's how it be, baby. Yo, let's go. Boulder level. Yeah, it's not a boulder. Oh, yeah, it's a bloody polar bear. What? Crash looks really fucking stressed out, and I understand. I've also been chased away by a polar bear. It wasn't nice. She was very upset.
So, going back to my original Tasmanian tiger spiel, I just remembered, right? So this game hasn't been touched in like fucking years, right?
Why not?
Obviously, I think the studio... It's actually an Australian studio that made the game. Anyway, but it's like... That version that is released now on Steam is the preferred speedrunning version.
Yeah, okay. That makes
Which,
sense.
like...
I mean, okay, actually, it doesn't make sense. Sure. Is it because they've added in some kind of like movement tech into the
No,
game?
it's because like it's just like the fastest loading speed. Like, so they didn't fuck with anything. They just like left it as it is and ported it over.
That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
So they can do everything that they wanted to, and then like the overall, obviously a PC nowadays is gonna be way faster than PS2 was.
Hang on.
What is this?
But if Scoop says roll, Velma says dingies, and Shaggy says like Scoob.
What's Fred say?
What does Fred say? He says, "Fuck."
I was gonna say that too.
Get your own joke.
Hey Matt, could you do a chicken dinner song?
Sorry,
Chicken dinner song?
I have no idea what you mean.
Chicken dinner. I don't know where I was going.
What are you
with it.
talking
Do
about?
a song.
No.
I'm just leave.
It's better that you weren't here.
That's like-
now you're gonna get bullied.
Oh
I
no.
get bullied?
Yeah.
I don't get bullied.
I do the bullying.
Exactly. I am the bully.
Yeah, Fred says, he yells. He says, "Let's split up, gang." Which is like the dumbest thing he ever says.
What does he have? A neckerchief? What's it
Yeah,
called?
yeah.
Ascot.
Mascot's an airport, you fuck.
Ascot is not an airport.
It's close enough.
It's like the station after the airport stations.
Ascot.
I went to go pick up my brother the other night
From Ascot?
from somewhere,
Ascot?
and
That is a mean looking bear.
yeah,
I like how they got the
and
teeth
the
right.
GPS took me through International Airport.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, and to get to Mascot, funnily enough. And I was like, wow, thanks. We could have avoided this entire ride by not going this direction.
Yep.
But it was a nice drive. Driving through International was really cool, actually.
Yeah, I think
Like
if
the
you
drive,
don't
like
take
with the big.
tolls-
Yeah, no, you're right.
If you don't take the tolls out that way, it goes through the airport. But if you take the M5, it skips it all.
Yeah,
I
because
would
you
have
get
just
through
gone
it.
through Rockdale, which makes more sense to me. Because you skip literally everything. But yeah, no, like beside the point, driving through International Airport with all like the floodlights and shit like that,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
And all the planes grounded.
Yeah, it was mad.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. They're all in the factories.
Yeah, I drove out there on New Year's Eve when we went out that way.
To the moon.
Oh, the bear died.
What? No bear left behind.
That's very cute.
I know all the secrets in this game, and if you get 400 gem rules and 69 lives, you get a photo of Crash Bandicoot holding his yo-yo.
Whoa! Is
Really?
that a euphemism for something?
No, he has a yo-yo. It's really cool. Remember when they made yo-yos like specific trick yo-yos in primary school?
Yo, I was the best.
Yeah, I remember that shit. There's like a whole brand of yo-yos that came out.
Yo, I
it
actually
was
have
like-
a yo-yo in my room.
I can do some tricks.
I can do all the tricks.
Can you?
Shh, wait.
Bro, did you remember like? So did you guys ever? Did you guys get those? You're an idiot. Did you guys get those yo-yos that had like that were like specifically for tricks and had like
Yeah.
the DVD or whatever it was or the
Yeah.
video?
Yeah.
You guys remember watching that shit?
I didn't watch the DVD.
Did you watch the
I
DVD?
was born with that skill.
I was blind.
Yeah, I could explain that.
I mean, whenever I show you something on my phone, you're not wearing glasses. Yes.
Yeah, why you
Good.
bullying me?
Why are you bullying?
I need to get this box.
It's just remembering that. Why you have to be mad?
I have to be bad.
I love that video.
It's on the game.
It's all in game. It's such a good video.
I love it.
Anyway, I just remember that shit. I remember being like, like I just don't know why. I just got a flashback to it, being like, as a kid, being like, whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And now I look back on it, I'm like, man,
Wow, that was
what
just
a
a yo-yo.
fucking cringe kid I was.
Yeah.
Just a fucking yo-yo. That's not cool.
Do you
That's
remember-
fucking nerdy.
Do you remember having to like unscrew them a little bit?
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, yeah.
It would. That's how it would like it would spin
Yeah,
the most
like
in
it's
air.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there was some yo-yos that just wouldn't, so like they'd always return, so you couldn't do any fucking tricks.
Yeah.
And then like it was speed based as well, so you had to do one really hard to get it down sometimes.
Yeah.
And like it would come back up super hard and smack your hand.
And they weren't cheap. They were like
No, they were
$20,
expensive.
$30
Very
for a
expensive.
yo-yo.
The other yo-yo I remember getting as a kid was the ones that like would kick off and roll away if they were like a wheel.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Do you remember those?
Oh fuck. Yeah. No,
I
I
had
know what
those
you
because
mean.
you meant to race each other, and they were fun. But they couldn't do any tricks obviously because they were a gimmick yo-yo.
That's right. And then we had speed cups.
I didn't go through that phase, but I remember looking at speed cups. I remember at speed cups when I think of speed cups mostly I think of YouTube.
I remember someone literally coming to our school to plug speed cups.
So do I actually.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember like a salesperson coming in, being like, "We'll leave you like a set, and then we'll come back and we'll."
Who's the
take it."
fastest?
Pretty much, yeah.
I also remember that. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
I think they expected it to take off like really popular.
But like, why did the school allow that?
Yeah, right?
So like, I'm trying to think because like most times schools' agendas are kids need to be active and fit, right? That's like
Yes.
their big thing, like eating healthy and like activities. That's
Get-
why.
get healthy
That's
hour
why.
in.
Yeah. That's why there's always things. It's like keep kids away from all the fun stuff.
Being cringe, yeah.
So video games, stuff. Anyway, so like that's why like you always had those camps and shit that were always outside activities, obviously.
yeah.
And obviously, like don't get me wrong, those things were fun. Like it was,
Yeah,
like,
of
you
course.
did shit you're not going to experience again. Like when we did archery, like for like I'm never going to do archery,
Yeah, exactly.
but I got to experience it.
yeah, for sure.
That's cool. You know what I mean?
If you really like
If you
it,
really
could
liked
tell
it,
your
you
parents.
could, yeah, and
Yeah.
went and got lessons and shit like that, and like become a pro archer.
Become Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I thought this man was going to bring out the yo-yo, but he didn't. He brought out the thing he's selling on Marketplace tomorrow. But like, you know what I mean? Like, so like, what was the agenda with speed cups? Because they're not that physically exerting, so they're not getting you fit, right?
No.
And like, the other thing I said was like, what was it? So most of the time it's either to get you fit or to keep you away from bad stuff, right?
Yeah.
Speak ups is not keeping you away from bad stuff.
No,
Um,
it's keeping you.
I want to be rude because I think speak ups are kind of like they're not cool, but they are. They're pretty. It's
They're
interesting.
different. They're different.
They're interesting. I don't want to be like, oh, maybe they are keeping away from premarital sex, but like,
Oh,
that's felt rude because like,
that's so
like
slack.
speak ups is like I'm not trying to shit on the people who do it because I think it's fine. It looks it's interesting and everyone's watched the videos, so there is some level of fascination that most people have, right?
absolutely.
But I also think it's funny to say maybe that was the gimmick for schools. But yeah, like why that? And it was a sales thing as well. Like you had to buy shit from it. It wasn't
Yeah.
just like a apple a day, kid.
That's right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
why?
I'm just surprised that schools let these salespeople come
That's
in
what I'm
and
saying.
speed up.
Speed cups.
Speed stacking.
cups. Like
Oh.
I was saying, Andy, that like whenever like stuff from school was always to like keep you healthy or like to prevent you from doing dumb shit, right?
Like Healthy Harold?
Yeah, like things that your school did for you, right? They take you out places, make you do shit, right?
Yeah, like
It was always to like keep you healthy or to prevent you from doing dangerous no things.
always like an education.
No,
Yeah, or educational,
no,
right?
touch
What
me.
does speed cup have anything to do with any of those things?
Are they, is that taught or like
Yeah, no,
produced in schools?
no. Well, like salespeople like came to my school
And my school.
and showed them off.
Really?
Yes,
they
that's what I'm
like
saying.
left sets with classrooms and were like, if you like them, we're gonna come back to collect them.
I didn't think they were big until the trend started a few years ago.
It's,
I don't think I've ever heard
I mean,
of
I think of early YouTube when I think of speak ups.
yeah, so do I.
But like, I also had someone come to my school. That's what I'm saying to Matt. Like, why did two schools?
I can't lie.
Because me and him we go to the same primary school,
No, absolutely not.
and they're pretty far away actually from each other.
Yeah.
So, why did our schools decide it was the best? Like, yes, the kids need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm unsure. I don't know. We
Well-
learned about, we had been coming to talk about birds.
We both went to public schools, right?
I went to a Catholic school.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's even further the question.
Yeah.
Like,
Clearly, like there was like maybe something they signed on for. This
I
is
mean,
hard.
It
by the
can
way.
be some sort
Yeah,
of
that's hard.
like cognitive learning, I guess.
It's
Like,
I
hand-eye
get it.
coordination.
Yeah.
yeah,
for
but
sure.
like, there are other things that do that weren't advertised
No,
that
100%.
don't
but
cost
it
much.
probably
Yeah,
appeals to
fuck
kids. Like it's very simple. It's like you watch that for the first time as a kid, you're like, "Wow, this is kind of cool."
Yeah.
I want to learn how to do that. You know, especially those kids who aren't.
Maybe
into-
you, because you're a nerd.
I'm trying to start a perspective. Like kids who aren't into footy or like physical sport.
Who's not into bloody rugby?
There's not enough footy,
That's what I'm
bro.
talking about.
Who's not into bloody footy?
That's probably why they don't
No,
take
but
them to
like
school.
those kids like have other outlets usually. Like they usually like will play games only at home or something like that. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
they
Like
are. But this is providing them something else, like an alternative.
yeah, but like why this and not why not other things?
It's strange. Like I said, I
You see what I'm
didn't come
saying?
to my school, so I'm like surprised that it came to any school.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever heard.
It also was like a salesman. Like
Yeah.
Yes, that's weird.
that's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't just like Healthy Harold, which is like a government thing. I think I can't be sure.
I believe it had fun.
I mean, you know, you were Mr. Healthy Harold himself, right?
I was, yes.
So like, what is it?
So
Government?
that's not even a joke. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
We were done. So I
Who paid you?
was paid.
ScoMo.
I was paid for it.
You were paid for it, right?
Yeah, I was,
Yeah,
I was,
for
so
sure.
I was a student teacher at the time. I was studying to be a teacher, and while I was on placement, they told me the day before that a certain high level government official was coming to the school.
And you had to be Healthy Harold.
While Healthy Harold was already there, like the van was.
So the
already there.
pressure was on.
And they said to me, "Do you want to do it? Like this is the only chance you could be able to meet this person, probably."
So you be Mr.
So
Healthy
you want
Harold.
to be Healthy Harold, and I was just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll be Healthy Harold." I was like 19 at the time. And I was like, "Fucking this is great."
Who did you meet?
Gary Busey.
Well, so the actual
Leonardo DiCaprio.
the actual visit, the visit was done in
It's top secret.
In
It
space.
was. It was. I wish.
Well, like, is it?
It
Wait,
was done in secret. Like
did they make you like sign something?
I can't remember.
It's probably. It's
It's
also.
just a
It's also.
All I know is that when he arrived, like there was like a fleet of cars.
Who was it?
A bunch of security.
Can you not say? Can you actually not say?
No, I can't. It's on my Instagram.
Who was it?
No, I met the Governor General at the time.
Oh, okay, cool.
Peter Cosgrove.
Oh, cool.
And
Mate,
you were
you were the bloody best goddamn.
So
giraffe
as
I've
far
ever
as
seen.
as far as they're concerned, Healthy Harold is just you. There's no other Healthy Harold. They've only met you.
The Governor General, possibly. Yeah, I don't think he was around when the Governor General was here.
Mate, you doing a service for these kids, making sure they don't do drug and whatever.
Bro,
Teaching them the bloody food pyramid. Year 3, love that.
should have sold the puppet. Really fun.
Yeah,
Could have given it a TMG hat. Cam could have been just on Healthy Harold the whole time.
that is actually on my resume as well.
Well,
Is
yeah. Well, you've got like a really good experience through that.
Can I put you as a reference and I can put it on my resume too?
Healthy Harold.
Probably not to indicate that you're a healthy bloke.
Safe to say I haven't taken all the advice Harold gave me when I was a child.
Did you boys bloody attend the last meeting? The last session with Harold?
Yeah, when I took the glove off and like, he's not real. And everyone's like,
No! And that's when all the boys cried.
Yeah, there's a fucking riot at our school. Set the bins on fire.
Been a long day without you, my Harold.
I was trying to remember what was like the rowdiest like a school
We had literally had someone set the bins on fire.
in
Like
primary
a
school.
dumpster, yeah.
In primary school,
Because they found out that Healthy Harold
They
wasn't
set
real.
the dumpster on fire. We had to all
after Healthy Harold.
Yeah.
One man, I don't remember. But we all had to evacuate to the back of the paddock.
Healthy Ningev.
I've heard a lot of Healthy Ninja. I've heard it like a lot from like some of the public schools that are in like lesser areas from family friends.
Yeah.
Like how much fucked up shit they did, like compared to like what my nice Catholic
like
school did.
bashing teachers. I heard of like people bashing teachers. And
Yeah, 100%. We had a student who broke a teacher's arm
Oh,
because he had autism like heavily and like he went through like a rage.
Jesus.
Was it autism or did he
I
have
don't think
Down
it's
syndrome? I
heavily.
can't remember. He had one or two of the like mentally handicapped, and like he went through a rage, and the teacher tried to calm him down, grabbed the arm and like just fucking
Fuck.
went. He was also probably the second biggest kid in the year.
Jesus.
So like, you know, like where they start to get like big, like
yeah,
year
when
fives,
you're no longer just like
and they're
a
like,
child.
you're not a child, you're a young adult, right?
Yeah.
He was at that stage. Like he
Ah.
hit puberty and the growth, and it wasn't like he was like lanky. He was big and like
Yeah,
not like fit or anything, but like
He was
still a
just like a
large,
kid, yeah.
large kid.
Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, like he fucking the woman was in like a sling
Fuck.
teaching the class for the rest of the year.
Jesus.
I would have stayed combo.
Yeah, should have sued the kid.
I would have sued the kid. I would have just been like, I got this injury at work.
I would have trained him for him in the octagon.
I would have told him to
I would have
follow
trained him against you.
trademark dog gaming on Instagram.
But
no,
yeah,
like-
no, that's so like I'm trying to remember like the bad shit that happened at our primary school. There wasn't a lot. Like our primary school was pretty tame.
See, bad shit's weird. Like when I think back at it, I didn't have a bad memory.
Yeah.
But like when I speak to like a lot of my mates, because I'm still like good friends with a lot of my mates from primary school.
Yeah, I know. I still know a fair few of my primary school
I,
friends.
so sports day, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
they still had like like soccer and rugby, and like if you made the team, you made the team. You'd go and you play.
See, we didn't have a team.
We did.
Really?
We had teams for
Yo.
for three things.
We went
We had-
undefeated from year
We
two
had
to year six.
OzTag
We went
and
state final.
OzTag netball and chess. I think is the only thing we had. We had no basketball team. There was no soccer. There was, I think, there may have been a gala day for soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no. So when we went to high school and they had like real teams and shit, I was like, what?
Where did you go, Hog? That's the fucking funniest thing.
So when I went to high school and they had the teams, I was like, this is fucking sick. Like this is like, I never had that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I was like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because my friends who like I played sport with or knew through like family friends and stuff would tell me that they did shit like that. And I was like, that's so cool. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course.
But yeah, so like we didn't do a lot. Like the netball team was there, and the fucking OzTag team was there, and there was, I think we had like like advanced swimming if you hit like
Yeah,
first
yeah.
place, second place, whatever it is.
I
I forget what that was called. That was called like
It was like state stuff.
districts or
Yeah,
something.
just- yeah,
District?
yeah.
I can't. Is that
It
what
was
it's
like
called?
running for athletics and there was
Yeah,
swimming.
like I used to, because I was in those swimming and running usually.
Yeah. Or like zone carnivals.
Yeah.
sort of
Maybe
thing.
I can't
I
remember.
don't remember exactly what they were called. But
Like,
yeah.
there was
like
like-
district sports associations for like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like track and field essentially.
but there essentially wasn't a lot for my primary school in regards to that stuff. Anyway, go on. What were you saying?
Yeah, well, yeah. What I wanted to say was, obviously, like if you didn't make like in summer, I'm not good at cricket, so I never tried out.
Yeah.
So like you'd stay back and you'd have whatever sport they gave you. You know, and you'd just do whatever with like the other kids. And I remember like they started to mix it up. They would like teach us how to make like a paddle and ball, and like you know, you draw the design on like a piece of wood and then you'd paint it and stuff like that. And that like it was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
I remember colouring in a boomerang. I still got it.
Yo.
Cool.
Yo,
you
don't
can-
brush over my
don't
fucking
don't
boomerang.
interrupt me. Shut
I'm gonna bring
up,
my boomerang home
Bro,
tomorrow.
shut the fuck.
Makes
Gary. Yeah.
Gaza.
Anyway, one of the things I remember us doing was shoveling mulch.
Really?
Yeah, there was like this big fuck off truck.
That's just fucking child labor.
Yeah, exactly. And
Bro,
every time
what the
I
fuck
ask
do you-
someone about it, like every one of my friends is like, "Wait, we did fucking do that.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Dude,
I
it's like when we,
vividly remember.
do you remember finishing the school certificate and they wouldn't just let you leave? You had to do
Yeah,
the
it's like,
volunteer
yeah.
shit?
No.
Yeah, we did. We had to go to
Like nursing home?
nursing home. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but there were kids who did nursing home, but there were also some that did like garden work at the school. We did that.
I did
Yeah,
nursing home.
we did the nursing.
I did nursing home as well.
The
But
one, like,
there,
just
there,
down the road from the
yeah,
park.
yeah. But there was also nursing. There was also like garden shit that you could do. I forget exactly
Really?
how it was. Well, in my year, because I was after you
I
guys,
had to
right?
do that because I couldn't make the Founders Day, so they made us do garden.
Anyway, like those plants that were planted are still like growing there now. Like they were just planted by kids.
Yeah.
Like because they couldn't do their volunteer work.
They couldn't get like a landscaper in, so it's like
They literally just got kids to shovel and like they planted the trees.
Yeah. No, but like we were like 10.
What an interesting way to get around child labor
It
laws.
is.
Yeah. We were 10.
Yeah, I wonder if you could do that now, because I mean,
Absolutely not.
we graduated over 5, 6, 7, 8.
Maybe
years
like
ago.
24 years ago. Yeah.
A while ago. But like, even since then, there's been so many restrictions
On like what
you
dictates
can
of what a
do
child can do or something.
at a school. Yeah, like I know that even for like if you go to pick up a child, that child has to be your child. Or
Pick
that-
up?
Yeah. Or
Oh no, I know of that.
you have
yeah.
to have like a note from somebody like who says that I am like the guardian of this person. I have to pick them up. You can't just get your brother and sister to go pick them up, or you can't get like your uncle or auntie or anything just go pick up the kid. Like they have to be picked up by their parents.
Yeah, I get that though.
I remember when I was in primary school, you could just walk home.
Bro, you could,
You could just
100%.
leave
I
and walk
did.
home.
My
Yeah,
primary
same.
school's like 2 seconds away from my parents' place.
So's mine. Mine's like a 5-minute walk. I used to walk to school as well, and my mate's house was across the road from the school.
Yeah.
And I just go to his house in the mornings and chill, and then we'd go to school. And then I just leave whenever school finished and walk home.
That's insane.
And now you can't do. You have to like parents have to pick them up,
Um,
which I get.
I completely get it
I get
because
it.
of. I mean, like, I'd be curious about the
Well, you
the
learn.
statistics behind it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like what was happening before.
Oh,
And-
it's probably 1 or 2 incidences of kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Because I remember like,
Understanding.
did you remember like
No,
Stranger
it's not
Stranger
even-
Danger was
it's
such a
like
huge
Stranger Danger,
Stranger
yeah.
Danger was such a huge thing about growing up. You know what I mean? Like
That was part of Healthy Adult.
it was,
Stranger
yeah.
Danger was like a
Danger,
huge
yeah.
thing with Healthy Adult.
And
But
so
yeah, I couldn't fucking. I remembered it the other day, like talking to like a really good friend of mine about primary school, just like reminiscing, and yeah, we were like, do you remember like talking about RuneScape and like shoveling mulch? And he's like, yeah, yeah, like absolutely I do, and I think that's like the most wild thing. Like, oh, the kids don't have sport. I know what we'll do. We'll
That's
arm one of
insane.
them with a wheelbarrow, the other
Yeah,
ones
what
with
the
shovels,
fuck?
and we'll get them to fucking shovel mulch. I remember like coming home and telling my mum, I'm like, hey, weird question.
are we allowed? Yeah.
Like, sport day was weird today. She'd be like, well, why? It's like, well, we're shoveling mulch. She's like, shoveling mulch?
So I got a question. So did your primary school have a day that was sport for everyone?
Yeah.
Because we had different sport days depending on what year you were in.
Really?
Nah,
Well, not
We
even.
had a sport
It was
day.
dependent on the class.
Friday
so,
sport day, bro.
like, we would just have like, oh, your missus whatever's fucking class, and then she'd just tell you at the beginning of the year, like, oh yeah, Wednesdays is gonna be our sports days. And I'd be like, oh.
Yeah. See, we were like every class had it that day, but just like for an hour at a time.
I think the teachers always orchestrated. I remember having sport, like definitely when I was
Which
younger.
is weird, because like, what did the sport teacher do for the rest of the week?
We didn't have a sport teacher.
Kick back.
Our,
We did.
our regular teacher was our sports teacher.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Really?
And that's why I had to do skipping so much fucking times. Ugh. God, our
Nah.
school had so much priority into netball and skipping because it was almost like
We-
the people who like were like the teachers and like the sports coordinator
into that?
was a girl who was really into netball,
Yeah.
and then the other people were like really into skipping. So like
we didn't really have anyone who was into basketball, so we had no basketball.
It's weird that you did netball but not basketball.
I'm telling you, it's
Like,
because
that is
we had
very
a
strange.
woman who was like really into netball. Like I want to say she might play representative when she was a kid. You know what I mean? Like she was really into netball.
Yeah, no, our teachers.
But there was guys and girls netball, and that was like the only sport team I can fucking vaguely
That's
remember.
interesting.
Yeah, no, our teachers like volunteered themselves based on what they felt that they were good at. So one teacher who was like really, who knew a lot about football, was like our football coach essentially. And
Insane.
that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
And then
I'm smart.
like a few years later, like when I was like maybe 13, 14, I ended up like coaching his son. It was a very interesting experience.
Nice.
Like, I forget that he moved over.
Yeah, we had a teacher at school in high school. I won't mention his name.
Gary.
Gary. Yeah. Actually, the bloke who's been up camera tomorrow, his name's Gary. Not even joking.
What?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
God.
and after school finished, a few years
Yeah.
after, I played cricket, and we ended up versing him in cricket. Like,
That's
he played for one of the rival teams.
That's fine.
And he got me out, piece of shit. I bought it like 5 years.
Whoa!
4, 5, 6, about 5 years ago. After my 31st. Yeah, I'm selling it next tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bro, I haven't used it for like 3 years.
60 years.
But yeah, going back to the original question, bad shit happening, especially in primary school. I can't remember anything really that bad happening to be honest, besides like that happening and yeah, that's really happened. Oh, and when the Down syndrome and the autistic kid were gonna have a massive brawl, and they had this big stare off and they started yelling at each other, and the teacher told everyone to run inside. Don't laugh. Don't.
I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you.
Like, I can remember it word for word what happened that day.
It's traumatic, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. So, like, one of the kids was, like, splashing in the mud. Because it's a kid.
Sure.
And he's, like, stomping around like a... from my head, I imagine it like a sumo. You know, where you lift the leg up one and then you slam it down. That's how I remember it, kind of. At least in my kid brain. That's how I remembered it.
Check, I don't know, bro.
And the next one was the kid being like...
We're gonna get cancelled
he was-
before we even
He
started.
was dead-eyeing the other kid, right?
Yeah,
And the other kid was yelling like, I don't like him.
sure.
Make him stop. You know what I mean? And like, that was basically it. And then like,
I just needed a minute.
the kid, they just separate him.
Jesus.
So that's basically it.
I just love the fact that the teachers are just like, everyone get inside.
Yeah, everyone was like, get inside. That's
They
what
just made a
happened.
fucking like Harry Potter's about to versus Voldemort. Like,
They weren't that old either. They must have been like 10. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't. Like, that's. Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I remember when we had a code black at school.
Yeah,
In
high
high
school.
school?
High school.
Yeah. That was fun.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Yeah,
we were in
remember.
math class. We built a fort out of all the desks and chairs. We were
Yeah, I hid under my desk and everyone's like, you don't have to hide your desk. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking leaving.
No,
I'm not fucking leaving.
We chucked all the desks and chairs in the middle of the classroom because we had a teacher that didn't care. Well, she did care, but like you could get away with her. And then we got in trouble and had to stay back in recess.
That's fun.
Because Mr. Lowe came around.
Mr. Who?
I remember having to write an apology. I remember having to write an apology letter to a teacher once.
Oh,
In high school, it was about year
bully
7 or 8. No, it was a
Wow.
girl. Because like, you know when like there's those young
I can like
teachers
guess which teacher it is.
and they can't like
I can,
handle
I
a
can definitely
classroom,
guess what teacher it is.
which is a girl,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
dark hairish.
M.
Not
No, I was thinking D. Did she get married while we were in high school?
maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't know if she was there for that long. I don't remember.
To another teacher.
Oh no, not that one.
You're thinking of who I'm thinking of, though.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah,
but not
I
that
thought
one.
it was her.
No, this was like she was only there for like a year maybe.
Really?
Yep, I know exactly.
And so we were in. She was a music teacher, or like sub teacher. She was a sub, I think. And she subbed for music because I was definitely music.
Her name was Gary.
And like she would like she started like picking a bunch of students out and putting them on the like you know isolated table because you were in trouble. Like, you know, you sit there, you sit there, and then like we were
Isolated
yeah, because you're in trouble. You got your diary taken. A very traumatic experience. Anyway, and so like because the class just wouldn't listen to her, she got frustrated and started crying. And now I look back on that, I'm thinking, what a baby. Like seriously, like.
True.
Like,
I mean, you got through 4
you're
years.
you're an adult. And you're like, we're like,
I mean,
we're like 13
it's-
years old. Yes, it's frustrating, but you're an adult.
It's
Don't cry and run out the classroom.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
true.
Like, that's embarrassing.
I can agree to an extent. Like,
no, like it's not.
imagine a different profession like a cop doing that.
Yeah, but like
you'd be
the
what
way the
fuck?
reason I say this right is because it wasn't like anything was thrown at her, or no, one
No,
yelled
no,
at her.
no,
They,
that's
people
why I can agree with you.
people
Yeah.
were
So, like,
just not
Being
listening
loose.
to her.
Yeah.
Just talking.
That's what I can
talking.
agree. Like you picked the wrong profession.
Yeah,
If
like
you can't handle that. It's like I said, like it's like a cop, like breaking down over something small. Like you picked the wrong profession.
Yeah, like you pulled someone over and they don't want to give you the license.
but also
Yeah,
I could
instead of like
And then you cry.
arresting them, you like
Break
yeah,
down. It's
Yeah.
like- yeah.
I was gonna say like a cop also I could understand crying for other reasons.
No, that's what I mean. But I'm talking about like a minor thing,
Yeah.
like that. I can understand if.
But
people
like,
cry
see that's the
for
thing. It's
reasons.
not like if something got thrown at you or like something like that, I can understand it kind of. But just because they weren't listening. Anyway,
Yeah.
so like a bunch of us, like 4 of the students who like got in trouble for, I was just talking. I remember writing my note because I was fucking edgelord teen, very upset. Writing, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you at first, but also all I did was just talk to my mate. And then
Wow.
I put that in
Yeah.
because they don't fucking give the apology letters to teachers. They throw them out.
yeah,
The,
no.
the point is the training exercise is to be like, you need to write this and think about what you did, but I didn't think of that. I just
Yeah.
wrote words on the paper.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Jake, you were a pretty.
I'm fucking
badass
I'm
kid.
so cool, dude. Like,
You're
you have, no,
pretty
you have no
badass.
idea, dude. I'm like the coolest kid.
A good person to have to have on this discussion would actually be my brother, whose name is also Jake. He went to a sports high school,
Oh yeah.
and
My mate went to
A-
that school as
a
well.
lot of-
Actually,
a
not
lot of
saying
kids there didn't really give a fuck about school, so they just ran amok 24/7.
that. Yeah, I believe that.
And he had a ball.
My
and
mate,
he
my
has
mate
many
went to
stories
basketball.
about people who are now professional sportsmen in various sports, in various codes, who are just bad kids.
Yeah, I
A
believe
lot
that.
of them are like that.
The coolest atheist in the Catholic school. Correct.
That's
That's
very,
Jake.
that's very
That's
good.
it.
Charlie's
That's
autobiography.
Like me with shades
The
on.
original atheist. Of
I want you to
Elm
imagine
Street.
like that's my book bibliography, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The coolest atheist.
And it's cool as atheist in Catholic
Catholic
school,
school.
and it's me wearing a lab coat, turning around with sunglasses.
What does it
Whoa!
say on the back of the lab coat though?
Jake.
Violation.
That's what it's
Violation. It's my fucking high school jersey.
Violation. Nice.
Yeah. I remember them trying to like be like, oh, what? You can't have this word. It's a no-no word. And I said use it in a sentence, and then they're like, we can't. I'm like, well, I get to keep it then.
It's a no word. Use it in a sentence. No. Okay.
And so I just left it. I'm not even kidding. That's how that went down.
That's
like,
mad.
so like when you were doing your jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Full proof.
They like proofread and they'll be like, okay,
Bro.
and they'd call kids over and be like, you can't have this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I remember.
And I
There's
was
a kid in our year who wanted to get sluzmuffin, and he's like, but sir, it's not even a word. Like, how can you say it's a
Sluzmuffin.
bad word?
it sounds like a bad word.
It is, but
Like,
like,
why are you bloody kids with your goddamn confounded bloody sluz muffins playing on your bloody Urban Dictionary?
I reckon if I type in sluz muffin, someone's gonna come up.
Yeah, man.
it is. Like a sluz is like a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
XNXX adult form.
We can no longer continue this. We can no longer continue down this path.
Oh, it's in this
I'm going to bed.
adult
Come on,
website.
baby.
Enjoy the rest of your stream.
On this
guys.
adult website, it's just she's just a. Also, if you've made a recent account, they call you a newcomer, spelled a very particular way.
Anyway,
Back
this
to
was fun.
anyway. So yeah, there's not a lot actually. That's the only thing I can find is an account name on an adult website.
It's probably the person who I went to school with.
I'll put a space there. Muffin Urban Dictionary. Stuff in the muffins.
I told you bloody Urban Dictionary would have something. Remember when you could tiptoe?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Anyway, so I had to write an apology letter to a teacher once.
Yeah, you're a game.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I just, like, now I think back on that, because it's the first time I thought about that in years, I'm like, wow, what a baby.
Yeah.
Like, back then I was like, oh, you know, whatever, poor teacher. But now I think back, because I'm an adult, and I probably was, like, if not older than her.
Yeah,
About
you
the
know
same
what
age
they're
as her?
going through, like,
That's true, but,
Personally.
like, I don't know, you should definitely separate profession from life. From, like, well, sorry, profession from life. You know what I mean? That's
I
the thing.
agree. It's hard for some people, but like you said, you're an adult and it seemed like something minor.
It was not,
Like
like,
it's probably not the profession for you.
yes. If you can't handle, like, that little bit of scrutiny,
Yeah.
come on, man.
I'm mad. Now I'm gonna cry.
Like a teacher.
Ran out of the room.
Jesus.
And then I remember what happened, right? So she ran out of the room crying, and then another teacher came and goes, and she yelled, "What the fuck did you guys do?" And we were just there having like,
A teacher said
it
that?
went silent. It
That's
was,
hectic.
Was it the
it
other
was,
music teacher?
it may, yeah, it was,
She was
yeah,
cool.
it was
She was
her.
cool.
It
She
was,
was cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's
was alright, but she like,
Oh
she
my-
flipped it. She was like, because she
Yeah.
saw this woman, obviously this younger woman cry, and
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, for fuck's
Her
sake.
colleague.
I heard
Yeah,
her-
yeah.
I heard her swear a
Oh,
few times.
fuck you.
But yeah, you know, she was chill. I actually liked
Yeah,
her. She was
yeah,
fine.
she was
And then so then after that, she'd be like, "What the did you guys do?" Ran in, blah blah blah. I remember
No
then,
way,
like it's
man.
all kind of lost now. Like I don't remember exactly. I remember, but the vice principal did come
Right.
at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we all had to, then like the people who had their diaries taken had to write apology letters, and everyone else had to do something else. I can't remember what it
Can
was.
you repost your apology letters to Longer?
I remember me and
What's your
Emmanuel.
Trevor Gaming at,
I remember me and my mate, right? We had her again as a sub later that
Oh
year.
my days.
And we were like, "Hey, miss, did you get my apology letter?"
Oh my god.
We were like, "Hey, miss, did you get our apology letter? We wrote it just for you."
You're a little shit.
I fucking was.
Fuck you, bro.
You're a
I'm on
little
the teacher's
shit.
side now. Yeah, I'm on the teacher's side.
No, fuck that. You fucking come on, man. Take a hit. You gonna spit up your drink?
You're Matt.
Take a hit. Got one on the chin, mate.
Make a real book. I'll make a real book. That's fucking great.
Fucking
Also, yeah, a bit savage.
Jack, the 14-year-old Jack's out here swinging in the classrooms, and this teacher's like, "Brother, I'm just trying to do my job." And Jack's like,
I just want to know if she liked my writing style.
"You're
I
slack,
left some
bro.
mistakes in there. Make sure she pick it up.
You're slack, bro." You're a fucking savage. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's dude. What do you mean?
That's a funny fucking clip, apparently.
Yeah.
I'll look at the clip. That's at 2 hours 5 minutes, so I'll try to get that clip. That's fucking dumb.
Can't believe this. This is. What do you mean?
I mean, I can think of other things. One time I had to write it. You remember Insta reports?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely I do. Yeah,
You
yeah.
had to write an Insta report, and one time.
That's not because you were like always in trouble.
No,
You might
like
have
you
just
could
been
have
written-
observed
yeah.
something that went down wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
And so one time I had to write an Insta report about my mate, but you know I ain't a snitch. So I wrote like.
Jack's a real brother.
One time I got in trouble for singing California.
Okay, let me ask you a
By
question.
Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Like California
Oh, by
knows
Tupac.
how to party.
It's
Yeah,
the
that one.
Tupac song.
Yeah, I got in trouble. Me and Emmanuel was singing it, and then she said, "Are you mocking me?" The teacher was like, "Are you copying me?" And we're like, "We're just singing California." Like, and then like we got sent outside. I was mad.
Yeah, we figured.
Anyway, what was I saying? Insta reports. So Insta reports where I had to write out, this is what went down, but I ain't a snitch. I had to write an Insta report once for my mate, and he didn't say anything, but like, maybe he did. I'm not sure. I wrote an Insta report, but I wasn't even. But when I got given the sheet, I didn't know what it was for. Like, because I don't think I was there, but they thought I was there,
Yeah, right.
Oh.
and so.
So what, did they just like come pull you out of class?
Yeah, like it was our fill-in U coordinator at the time. Like it wasn't our real U coordinator; it was the one who was taking over for
It
him.
was my real dad.
I know who exactly it was, because he was the basketball coach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
That'll,
he,
that'll
so,
do ya.
so he knew me quite well.
Yeah, he's a mad dog.
He was good. He was a good teacher as well. Nice guy. So he called me out, and I actually think it was like, because you were there that day. I'm like, yeah, I was, but like I don't really remember what they said. But like I knew my mate was in question, so I'm like, I'm gonna write exactly what I thought happened, which was that he did nothing wrong, which I think is right, but I don't actually know to this day. Supposedly he said some shit to a teacher,
Yep. Which may or may not be true.
which may or may not be true. I don't think it was, but I think it was like one of those things where once again, like, people hear what they want to hear. So if there's like a student they don't like, they hear it as being like,
Disrespect.
he just said some fucked up shit, and it's like, no, he didn't. Anyway, my mate got off, so free.
Yo. JPM is street. Snitch.
I ain't no snitch. Let me know now. I ain't no snitch.
You're bad boy.
I wonder if that teacher
You're
ever
a
read.
naughty boy.
I wonder if that teacher ever read my apology.
She already
Yeah.
just got it framed up in her
Do you guys ever get suspended?
No.
No.
Nah, if I got suspended, I would have been shot.
I almost got suspension.
I never got a binju. Oh no, I didn't
Nah,
get
neither did I. I
never
didn't get an
got
arvo. I didn't get a binge.
I didn't get an
nothing.
arvo. I
Did
did
you-
get a binju.
I nearly
Okay.
got. I nearly got an.
So-
I nearly got one.
Wow, you guys were good teachers.
Let me explain to you the alternative was my father literally destroying me.
Yeah, I'd probably get murdered too.
Which is fine because after that, you know, my middle brother, you know,
See, I was suspended like I
Mate.
think almost every term in primary school, so my parents just expected it.
you're a gamer.
No, it's because I had learning disabilities and the teachers didn't know how to account for it. Like
Yeah.
my primary school, like the teachers were really bad because I had ADD and ADHD. Like so they were just like, here's this like hyperactive kid, so just send me outside. Like
Yeah,
instead of
stop
instead of
serving
trying
class.
to like
Yeah.
actually help, it's just like
Clearly
put
not
outside.
like the way to do it.
Yeah, and I think nowadays if that was done, people would be in shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like people would be in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I did so comparatively from like primary school where I was in the principal's office once a week.
Yeah.
I was looking pretty good in high school. So like I still get trouble now and then, but like I got moved to like the extended class, like random shit like that. Like so I was looking pretty good comparatively, so it's fine. My parents were pretty happy. But I almost got suspended once for almost getting in a fight. And it was like a joke fight, but the teachers didn't know it was a joke
Yeah,
fight.
I that was gonna be my story. I
Yeah.
got in trouble for like roughhousing with like a friend of mine's younger brother, and then like
I do remember
a
this.
teacher was there who great bloke, like absolute great bloke. He was just like standing over us watching us. He was like, "Right, can you two please get your bags, come in my office." We nearly got in trouble, and he full gave him a lecture, and he did. It was funny because like he didn't just like lecture me about it. He lectured like the kid who was like 4 years younger, being like, "Listen, mate. I don't know if you've seen him. He's bigger than you. He's stronger than you, and you can get hurt. We're just trying to look out for you boys. I know you're just mucking around. You know, just having a good time with your mates. And it's good to see that you know everyone from all years probably having a good time. But you can't be doing that."
I love the stern Australian teacher voice. It's so funny.
Because it wasn't going to be a WOG teacher. They would have.
Well, they're not allowed. They're not allowed in Catholic schools.
Well, hang on.
I'm just joking.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just,
Oh, they can go either way.
yeah, absolutely.
They can go either way.
So my story was that do you remember when feeding was a thing?
Yeah, feeding ban.
Feed Brad, feed the team.
Feeding ban.
So we used to do
Yeah,
that.
it was. Still do.
Here's the thing, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
I was like having a fuck around with one of the like kids in another group, but like I was pretty friendly with everyone, so I didn't really get
Oh, God.
like no one had animosity or that word, whatever it is.
Yep,
That word. No one was mad at each other. Everyone like mostly just there for laughs, right?
for sure. Just for laughs is also
And
very,
like
very
there
good.
was this guy, and we like got on
Comedy
for because like our last names, I was always sitting next to him.
Yeah.
First edition.
Right after the class.
That's funny. That's really funny. ADHD to PhD. That's super funny. So the so what was I gonna say? Okay, so there was a kid I used to sit next to. That's our name because our names were together. He was a big guy. Like he was the biggest guy in our year, right? And like I was like fucking around, and we were doing the feed as usual.
Yeah.
And then like we fuck around, and I'm like I get to the point where my mate's holding me back, and I'm pretending to be like, yo, fuck you, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, you know what? See me lockers after school. And my mate looks at me going, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, nah, fuck him. Anyway.
Yeah.
Lockers after school, there's a crowd. I rock up being like, I just want to get my textbook.
That's so good.
Anyway, so like, I get in there, my boys there back me up, I'm fine. I don't fucking stress, my boys there back me up, right? We start brawling in the fucking lockers, like the tight corridors of lockers.
Yep.
Like for context, our lockers were like, I want to say like maybe 2 meters apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe 2 meters
yeah,
apart.
Yeah, like give or take.
And like it was about in this like under the building, 2 meters apart, and like it was probably like how long would you say, about a car length, maybe more?
Like from front to
From
front to
from
end.
the
I'd say
wall
maybe-
to outside.
Maybe 10 meters.
A little bit more than a car.
Maybe a little bit more than a car.
Maybe a car and a half.
Maybe like 4 cards.
Anyway,
Maybe like
and so we
12.
start brawling in there. There's like about half our year in there, brawling.
Wait, so like, what, it wasn't just like you and your mate?
No, it was the year, and I had started this.
Good one.
Anyway, so like so we all get there. I remember like at one stage my mate running in to get me out of there because like I was at the center, the epitome, like the fucking like the center of the shit. You know what I mean? And so like my mate came and dragged me out because he knew as soon as I'm out, like I'm like the spark that ignited the fire. You know what I mean? And if I'm out.
You give yourself too much credit.
Everyone's no, that's the thing. So my mate goes to grab me out of this bullshit, right? I'm going, nah, fuck him. I'm still going for it, right?
Yeah,
this guy's like still like
You haven't dropped the joke.
like he's very tall. He's like probably like
He's probably like 7'4".
I think he's like 6'5", 6'6", right? Like he's the tallest guy in our
Yeah,
year,
what did I say?
right? Yeah, about saying that, right? Anyway, and like he's a big guy. He's a footy player, right?
Yeah.
And
It's Benji Marshall.
it's
bro.
Benji Marshall, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so me and old Benji, me and old Benji are going at it.
Yo, old
Anyway,
Benji.
The teachers come down and go, "Oi, what's going on?" And we all yell out, "Scramble!" And so we all just sprint out.
Why weren't we this funny?
It's better than saying Scrabble.
Because that's not as funny. No.
You get the tiles.
Scrabble. Everyone pulls a Scrabble board out and pretends that we've been playing
It's
this.
like Scrabble, sir.
Do you remember when we used to
Oh,
crowd?
Scrabble.
Wasn't there a
Alright,
point?
deal me in.
No.
Wasn't there a point where people would like crowd around and the people doing rock paper scissors?
Yeah.
What's that thing at school? Yeah.
Yeah. Like you do because it's okay. So, unironically, there were kids who were getting into fights, and like the rest of us would get in shit because of it.
Yeah, as usual.
And
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, you bloody boys can't be bloody fighting, but you set an example." Blah 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 blah. Anyway, at one point we were just like, wait, what we do is we like go out to like this part of the yard, and then everyone fucking like stands around in a circle, gets all fucking hype, and then everyone's just like doing dumb shit. They're just like playing like rock paper scissors, like you said.
Yeah.
That's true humor.
That is fucking hilarious.
That's peak comedy.
That was fucking hilarious. I do remember that. Anyway, back to my original brawl story.
brawl
We
for all.
we scattered as usual.
yeah, for sure.
A couple kids got caught. Like got picked up and then like
Picked up, wait, like grabbed
no,
by,
like
the scruff of the neck.
like they were like oi, and they got like called by name,
Oh,
so they were
no.
fucked, right? Anyway, they got called and they'd be like, okay, what's the story here? And it would be Jack tried to fire X, right? And everyone's like, what? Because once again, this guy's huge, right?
Yeah.
And so I have to go to I have to go to state basketball during this, like the state cup we were at, right? Which was like
No.
like we had to go out to the country because it was like it was a state cup, right? It was
That's
like
the only place where they
Yeah.
play basketball.
yeah, 100%. I remember going there and like the fucking basketball rings were like ice, like it was like a you know like where you go to ice skating ring.
Yeah.
It was that cold because we were in the country in winter. It was fucking freezing.
Damn.
Anyway, and so I got a phone call from my mate being like, you know that the year one is looking for you, right? I'm like, well, I'm gonna be there for a week, so whatever. And he goes, I think you're gonna get suspended. I'm like, it is what it is, right? Anyway, I fucking come back and everyone's just forgotten about it, right? So no one pulled me up on it, right? I come back after a week and a half maybe. Everyone's just forgotten about it. And then one of my English teacher came up to me and goes, is it true you tried to fight X,
Gary.
like in lockers? I said, yeah. He goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know, I thought it was good turn at the time. But like, the teachers thought it was a legit fight when it was not. Like, we were just fucking around.
Yeah. That's fun.
We were just pushing each other in the locker, like, that's it. But yeah, that's my brawl story, and that's how I almost got suspended.
Do we know who X was?
You definitely would.
Yeah, X gonna give it to him.
It's gonna give it to him. Anyway, but yeah, school's fun.
For you, maybe.
Code Black.
I enjoyed school.
I had fun with school. I had fun with parts of school. There's some parts I hate, but I think that's with everything. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
mean, school's interesting. It's great socially, or can be, I guess.
Yeah.
If you find the right people with common interests. The way some things are taught is a bit.
I think I disagree with a lot of teaching in school, so
Sure.
that's just. I mean, like, I think because
It's
I
just
think, but the
systematic,
thing is as well is it's always gonna be used to teach the masses,
Yeah.
and as being like as I said, like one of those students who like isn't like the norm,
Yeah.
like it's hard to be like it's you're set up in a system to fail.
Yeah. See,
You know what
my
I mean?
issue with school is that a lot of it's just information retention. which
It is,
isn't how
and
you
I think
educate people.
that's also the problem with university.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people
yeah.
get degrees, and all they are, like, they're not critically thinking. Like,
No.
it's just, can you split up this fact on
Yeah.
a piece of paper?
Which is why exams like in the HSC in its whole is just fucking.
Yeah, exactly. But like, as I said, like, there's like, I don't know. Apparently, I looked at the HSC test the other day for chemistry and biology, which like is essentially my field. And like, that shit got hard. Like that shit like it's gotten to the point of like almost first year, second year university
Really?
of like some of the like content.
Well, kids are getting smarter.
I think
Like,
as well.
what
I think it's also because of the age of technology we're in. Like they're more.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like what we learned in high school would have been more advanced than what our parents.
100%. That's how it's constantly happening, right?
Yeah, bro. The only thing that my dad retained from school was that he had to drive his bike all the way up
2 + 2 minus 4.
the biggest hill in Torella in the hail upwards with a flat tire and no brakes, no helmet.
Is this your fucking like? Does everyone? I swear to God, everyone's parent story has a thing about how hard it was to get to school.
Everyone's ethnic dad has
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a story
Yeah,
about.
100%.
Man, you have no idea how easy you kids have it, bro.
Listen, I had to go from your grandparents' place in Torella, right, on my BMX. We had a flat front tire, I had a helmet that was half broken, and there were magpies, and it was hailing, and, you know, there were kids that'd pick on you, they'd try and fight you, and then blah, blah, blah. Cuz none of it fucking happened, bro. Shut up. There's no fucking way that any of this bullshit happened. And he's like, no, you don't even know, man. You don't even know. And you have to like sit there and be like,
Yeah,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
Ask your mother. Mum's sitting there like, I don't know what I'm gonna tell you, man. Your father's a war hero. He got a Purple Heart for going to school, you know, it's just how it is.
That's
Yeah, it was back
It's
then.
so true though. It's so
Like,
funny.
it's just incredible, man.
It's so funny.
That's why I'm gonna do that to my kids.
You kids would have no idea, bro. You got your bloody Facebook twos, your Instagram pros.
Cars, listen, we had Bebo and we liked it. And on Bebo, you had to actually give your identity away. And if you fucked it up, you'd get arrested. Mate, I'll tell you now, I spent 10 years in Bebo, Joe. It wasn't until your uncle Jack put me as one of his top 5 friends that I actually got out.
I'll sort it out. Don't
And
worry.
then you have to be there like, yeah, no, I was there.
I was there, bro.
That was,
It was a rough one.
you should have seen him, man.
I can't wait for us to pull our kids aside and just tell them how hard our fucking life was.
Apart from
Bro.
like the very real factor, it'd be like, we survived the pandemic.
Yeah, we saw
That's
it.
true.
How did you do it? A lot of video games at home.
You should have seen it. We had to fight the virus, like physically. Everyone was armed with a gun. That's how it was.
And me and Matt, we knew nothing about boxing. We taught ourselves how to box.
Speak for yourself, bro. I'm
Nah, bro, you don't know nothing
national
about boxing.
martial arts champion.
Yeah, but you don't know about
mate.
boxing.
No, fuck.
That's what I thought.
I had to study. I didn't have to do it.
Exactly, that's what I thought. Fucking nerd.
I thought
You're an
that
idiot.
was a. Oh, don't worry about it.
You're a big dummy.
Could be. Oh
Um,
man, I'm all the way back here.
But yeah, no, I've got some other dumb stories from school that I could spill, but I'll save it for another day. But I just want to remember Code Black where one kid went on rampage, as we all remember, and the school was locked
I
down.
only vaguely remember that.
I remember it because, as I said, like I was me and Emmanuel once again, dynamic duo that we were under the table,
Yeah, yeah.
and being like, he's just like, you know, that's not the code, because like it's like there's like 3 levels of it. Like if it
yeah,
like
yeah, of course.
like one is like you just lock the doors, close the blinds. The next one is like everyone under the tables.
Yeah.
So it's like I think gun and like actual chance of shit coming into the building. But yeah, like so like I remember sitting there and being under the table, and everyone's like, "You don't have to do that." I'm like, "Yes, I do." Like maybe it's like maybe if you want to die, but I'm surviving. Like the idiot I am. I'm built different. You don't understand. Oh fuck!
Come
That's a
on.
squishy boy.
Now I have to go all the way back.
Yeah.
It's getting brutal.
Yeah.
This is why there's the Dark Souls of platform.
Yeah.
Sucked in.
Do you guys remember school camp?
Fuck yeah, I do.
You guys do anything dumb in school camp?
Nah, bro. Absolutely not. What they would do with us, they would always put you with like one of your mates, and then like
A bunch of randos?
yeah, because you gotta build a community. And I got put with kids who are like I would never speak to. Oh, absolutely. Like, never speak to them like a regular day.
Well,
Not to say that they're like completely terrible, and they're not completely terrible now because they're incredibly successful
yeah.
in what they do today, in fields that I probably never would have imagined them in like varying degrees of success, which is
Yeah.
all the power to them. But like, it's that point where they were always like, that's when you had them as like just like the person, not like the dumbass that you had to like put up with in passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was always like very interesting. 'Cause, like, it was never like a terrible experience because they weren't like being fuckwits. But like after it was just like everything's all fun and games.
I got a Project SRX writing something in the chat. I remember once the principal pulled in all the Sri Lankan kids into the office to see if they were coping okay with the Tamil Tiger terrorism situation in Sri Lanka back in 2008. Weird as shit. The motherfucker's in jail now for sex abuse in the 70s.
The teacher.
Yep.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man, fucking hell.
Yeah, there was yeah. They're like because I know someone who works in like psychiatric care, and there is like a lot of like those like old like sexual abuse cases. Like they still go like those people like they're still not coping well
No, absolutely.
because of like
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
ruined their lives. And I'm like, that's fucked up.
The thing is, like, they hold it as a secret for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, they kind of cope
That's
with
the
it by
thing.
themselves, and then
Yeah. And the thing is, as well, sometimes they don't hold it as a secret. People are just like, no, he didn't.
yeah,
And it's like-
the you know, the risk of speaking up is that people don't believe you.
Yeah.
You're like, well, fuck you then. I'm just gonna fuck myself.
It's not good.
That's fucked up. Rasputin,
Thanks.
thickest schlong you ever seen. What?
That's what the bear retained from school. That's what
That's so funny.
that's what the bear retained
We were
from
talking
him.
about such a heavy matter, and then he hits us with that.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I don't understand it.
No, he's good. I like to think that our school experience shaped us to the beautiful young men that we are today.
Oh, we did alright.
I think it did.
Did your parents ever tell you about when they got whipped or something as a kid?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad told me when
The cane.
when the teacher beat the shit out of him with his
I went to
bare hands and
my
killed him.
grandparents last week. A few of my uncles were there. And they
But
were
he
telling
survived,
me all their
is
stories, all their war stories about getting beaten.
Yeah, like I remember my mum and my dad telling me. Dad said he got copped like heaps from the nuns.
Yo, wow, okay.
And mum, the goody two shoes, she said that she only got it like when like apparently one of her teachers like gave it to every student as an example. Would be like, this is what you fucking get.
Yeah,
You
right.
fuck up.
You get it once.
See, 'cause my dad has like 6 or 7 brothers, so like they'd always get confused about which one fucked up. So
So they all cop it.
So they're all well. So like often they'd be like, so like one of my uncles would be in the class and like after school, maybe in the office, blah 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 blah. You're gonna get the whip, and then he'd forget which one it was. He'd just remember the last name.
And you just whip all.
So he'd just find one of them and be like, "Oh, you come to my office."
Oh, that's
and
fucked.
he'd just whip that one.
Jesus.
Yeah. Rasputin, thickest schlong you ever seen. It was a shame how he held that dong. Rasputin, lover of all tweens. It wasn't long till he wrote this song. Rasputin,
Yeah,
thickest schlong you ever seen.
it's a meme. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I had 40 lives at one point.
Yeah, fuck you did. Man, you fucking suck at this game, dude.
Thanks, man.
Um,
Can't wait to see you play
yeah, I don't
the
think
hardest level
I,
in the first one.
as I said, I grew up in my primary school was not a very good time because of how the teachers were.
Yeah.
And like I would not have done well if there was physical like hitting involved. Like I would have been fucked. Like I would have got my ass beat every day,
Yeah.
like straight out.
I would have been fine.
I think I would have been okay to a point.
I copped it at home anyway.
I think I would have copped it for some things, but teachers these days. Well, I feel like our teachers were quite lenient.
I think it was fun in regards to in high school.
Yeah. There was some prick teachers.
I mean, but that's the thing. There's gonna be dickheads. There's gonna be dickheads everywhere you go. It's like almost like a learning experience in itself.
Bro, you should,
It's true.
you
yeah,
should
yeah,
see
yeah.
schools now, man.
Well, how different they are.
Well, my godmother and god sister work at the same school, a family friend of mine. Very close to us, actually. Like, very, very close proximity school.
Yep.
And
I said
a school that was probably known for, like if we had, like, mates in the area
I do have friends
as like a
who go to that
relatively like rowdy school.
school. I do have some mates who went to that school.
Yeah,
Yeah, so do I.
and the shit that they tell me, fucking hell, Jesus Christ, some
Like-
kids fucking suck.
Yeah, I believe that.
Some kids suck a lot. Get
Poor monkey.
And like I'm listening to this shit, I'm like, ooh, boy, like, oh man, what was it? My god sister was like, essentially, she went out, you know, because we're all relatively young. She went out with, you know, her friends.
Oh no, you've
on
told
a-
me
on
this
a
before.
night out.
You've told me this before.
And she ran into a kid who just recently graduated. No old, like he's at least like maximum age 18. And they had a conversation at a bar. Nothing like innocuous and anything like she's married. And like the conversation as well was like literally like, oh, like, you know, what are you doing here? What are you doing now that you're out of school? Blah 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 blah. You know, best
Yeah,
of
like
luck.
nice banter.
You know, couldn't have been a better conversation to have.
Yeah.
And then like when she gets to school, it was like, hey miss, I heard that you did this in the
Oh, no,
bathroom
yeah.
with this dude who we used to go to school with. Not is that true, but
I heard you did
that's
this.
fucked. So like, what's the go? And she was like, you fucking cunt, are you kidding? It was, yeah, like shit like that is so bad.
No, that's bad for career as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely it is. It's so fucked. Oh, no. Gotcha. Yeah. Kids are
I mean,
fucked.
like if I was a teacher in like high school, because in primary school you can probably get away with it more, because like the age difference between like the going out age and whatnot
Yeah.
is like pretty vast. Like I probably wouldn't even risk it.
No.
That's the thing. Or I wouldn't go in my area at least, or anywhere near my area.
I mean, the city's the city.
But that's the thing, and exclude the city. Just like I'd be like, oh, I'm going to like fucking Queensland.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not like she was like going around.
No,
telling
100%.
people
But
where
like
she's
that's the thing, like you'd be going. The only way you'd be doing it is if you go somewhere completely different.
going. Yeah.
That's why I guess it would be so hard, like, to be a teacher these days.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like even
There's so much more you have to worry about other than just
There
teaching
is.
kids
yeah.
and like discipline and reward. Like there's so much more than that.
Yeah, no,
Like
it's
you have to deal with fucking shit like that.
yeah. And
They
because
don't
like,
teach you that shit in university.
Nope.
no, fuck no.
Are you fucked now?
No, it'll come back.
So I had an incident where when I was doing student teaching, I was also doing some coaching as a job
Yeah.
with schools.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, I did it at Games Park. These were mixed classes, like boys and girls at like local schools, and they were usually like year 7 or 8 kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So like old enough to know better.
Oh, no, no,
I would say at least.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Still capable of some real dumb shit. but,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I had an incident where I taught the class, everything went okay. This is kind of like a hard class to teach.
Yeah.
Because we just play fucking soccer or some shit every week.
Yeah, for
Like just
sure.
something fun, just to get them. Like the goal was just not have any kids sit out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get them
yeah.
active.
Like or like just So finished class, whatever. Got in my car, I was driving down. As I was leaving, the kids were walking back to school. So they were crossing the road, and I let them walk across the road.
Yeah.
The teachers went at the front, and as they were walking, there was a girl in the class who saw me in the car driving and blew me a kiss. And I was like, "This is fucked up."
Yeah.
And I just shook my head at her. I'm like, "No, you can't be doing this shit."
Yeah.
And I had to report it to
To the school.
To the
yeah,
school.
I'd assume. Yeah.
and to like my boss and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened and everything, but the teacher the next week spoke to me and he's just like, we've spoken to her and
Yeah. Of
it's
course.
good that you reported it.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Well, the
buy
thing is,
that
if you
shit.
leave it and then someone else sees it, it's
Exactly.
like fuck.
Exactly.
Or if someone else like, if she spins the story.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
spins the
yeah,
story.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you need to close that shit down.
Yeah. Kids are interesting.
Yeah, I quit teaching pretty soon after that. Oh, I quit like studying teaching.
That's
That
Mario.
wasn't the reason, but
It didn't help.
yeah.
It definitely
Yeah.
didn't like sway
It
your
was definitely
decision to
always
stay.
in my mind though that like my career as a teacher could be destroyed in an
It's
instant.
also very
Because
fickle.
of-
Like you have like one scar in your fucking
Exactly.
perfect score. You're
Whether
fucked.
and whether it's true or not.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the thing.
thing.
Accusation
That's
will
the
ruin it,
thing.
especially for like I'd say a guy
A
teacher.
male teacher. It's so much harder.
Yeah.
For oh well, no, like
I wouldn't say like if a
I
female
don't-
teacher has a thing, but like I'd say it's a male teacher definitely has a more
I say it's more likely for a male teacher
Yeah.
to have those accusations.
Yeah.
Whether they're true or not, but they're
exactly.
they're more.
This fucking level sucks.
Can you just hit the beehives or does it not do that?
Well,
Can you just
no,
smack
you
it?
can't. It's not
We need the end of the game.
yeah.
Cool.
Very, very close.
No, it's
See the nitro jump?
that's alright. Very stress.
So you can spin the bees away, but it's very precise. And it really sucks. Please don't.
Well, I'm so glad we don't teach, guys.
Fuck off. Yeah.
Not going to do teaching.
What do you mean?
Please.
Says the teacher.
I'm not high school teaching.
Yeah, no, fuck that. You teach adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No way.
just bury it right.
I can't. No, it's you have to be under the certain.
Oh, so
You can't just be like
Ah.
above whatever ground.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Thank you. No. Yes.
You got it.
Yeah,
Nice.
for now. I need a life, please. Thank you.
Did you jump too soon?
I slid too early. No way.
Rough.
This game fucking sucks. It gets very brutal.
In the last bit.
I'm not even up to the hardest level. I want that life, but at the end of the day, it's tough.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's rough. Oh, you trying to time the game?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. It's not gonna matter because I'm on 0 lives. Thank you. There's a secret level in this stage as well.
What button's that?
Square.
To dive?
It is the only nitro in the game that doesn't jump.
I like that.
I don't.
I like that a lot.
It's actually this one's actually really hard. Oh,
At the end of
There it
your run?
yeah, that's game over.
That's the one game over.
This was the scariest screen as a kid.
Nah.
It's
No.
not scary
It's
now.
not scary. It never was scary. You're a baby.
God, you're a fucking. Now I know why you fucking make teachers cry, bro. See how it fucking happened, bro. You're fucking psychopath.
Yeah, my bad.
It's alright, bro. Live and you learn. That's
Look,
a song
I
that-
just want.
That's a song said Tom.
Live and learn. Hanging on the end of tomorrow.
Can't wait to go to sleep just on a music channel.
Oh, bro. I don't wanna surprise. I wanted to surprise you for your birthday. I bought us Crush 40 tickets.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh, nice.
Trying. No jump. Fuck.
Sorry, buddy.
Trying again. No.
The best thing about these games, right, besides obviously the games themselves are too good, the price was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. For I think it was like 40
It was-
bucks.
Yeah, it's not
Or
that. Like,
60 bucks. Or
yeah,
something?
yeah, 100%. Like you pay like so much for games, and sometimes they just don't have any content. This is fucking like, well, albeit they are old games, right? Like the fact that they're like, it's not just their like remaster. They're like, it's a reboot almost. You know what I mean? Like it's like a fresh game that they've just like. It's an old game done with everything new. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
It's built from the ground up.
built up from the ground up, exactly. And so like,
I'm not doing this bonus.
Same as the Tony Hawk game.
Yeah, that Tony Hawk game's fucking amazing.
They're built literally
And it
from
was
scratch.
that was also a good fucking price.
Yeah, I got it for like $50.
And I'd say like they're not putting any less effort in. The only thing is that they know what they're designing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Just the research and development probably isn't as much.
Yeah,
A lot of the
100%,
money for
yeah.
buying a game goes into it.
Or
It's
like,
very expensive.
yeah, and I'd say like some like obviously they don't have to do as much concepts because they know what the
They
end
have
product
to,
looks
yeah,
like.
yeah.
It's just what theme they want to go by.
Yeah.
There's a series on IGN called
Holy shit, you got sniped.
Developers React to Speedruns.
Yeah, I've seen.
It is very, very good if you're interested.
Oh, what's the Outer World one? I think.
There's one on Tony Hawk,
Oh yeah.
and it goes into, like how some of the development team wanted to do things a hell of a lot more different than what it already is, and how they react to the speedrun itself. Because Tony Hawk speedrun is like incredible.
The
tech
number
bit-
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the number one's finished.
Like the remake.
Oh, the remake. Yeah, I've actually watched that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Also, just how good they are at like the game. Like, because the thing is, like, sometimes speedrunners, right? Like, they can like, they're good at like the speedrun, but you try to get them to do like some of the extra glitches, and they won't know it because they haven't practiced, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, that whole game is like skill based, or like trick based and whatnot. Like, it's like watching a speedrunner for a fighting game be good at the fighting game.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes they're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're built to like do gimmicks. Like I'll give you an example where it's like, maybe one of the contrary ones is like the guy who does melee speedrunning, which is like Fuzziness, I think his name is. He does the event speedruns, and like he's still like relatively good pro player, but he's not the best in the world, right?
Yeah, sure.
But he's like the best in the world in like that speedrun, right? And so like them being good at Tony Hawk's because of how the like that challenge works, right? They're also good at the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not just good at the speedrun; they're good at the game. And so watching them just do like their tricks tournament, like them doing like the like verses and points and stuff. Like they just go insane. They do the most insane tricks.
Yeah.
It was insane. I remember watching like this. It was a 4-player like they had 4 streams, 4 like captures, and they were just like doing like a trick off or whatever it was. So you got the highest trick, and they just went on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like they are fucking amazing at the game.
Well, I think one of the trophies on the PS4 version of the new game is to do a trick worth 1 million points.
Nice.
Like one trick.
I'm just gonna go back and forth and bounce off walls.
You could do that, but then you won't get as much because you lose.
You do
points
lose, but
for doing
yeah, but
many
I
tricks.
could get that down to a fun rhythm.
You could. No, I'm not saying you could. It would take you a
That
long
would suck.
time.
You know which box this is?
What?
The life.
Ah shit.
In this game, fun fact, I don't know if they've taken it out. In the old ones, in particular levels, we have to spin a nitro crate where there is nitro around it. There was always a chance that you would still die because of the like residual explosion.
Yeah.
So I think they took it out. It's still very annoying. This is the worst level in this entire game. There's levels in this game that like suck, that are hard.
Oh,
This
is
boss
fucking
fight
horrible, yeah.
sucks.
Boys, this is where I leave you.
Bye bye.
Good night. 6 a.m.
Yes, I will be up.
Yep.
Tomorrow, go see before then. I'll put the note on the camera. My SD card is in there. Please take it out. Use the SD card in there to show the rules.
It needs an SD card.
Yeah, you can't take a photo or like, you can't see it on the screen. It's SD card.
Well, that's stupid.
I will endeavour to remember.
I mean, I get it.
I'll leave the note on it just to remember.
I will. Oh, by the way, my appointment's when's he coming? 12. I'm also home then, so I'm leaving at 12:30. So me and Matt, one of us, whoever it is, will remember it. Or try to. I imagine we'll try. Yeah, one of us will do it. Bye bye.
Yeah, this
Also, it's boring.
it's just boring.
What are you throwing at? Are you just throwing everywhere?
I'm just throwing one for free time.
Are you meant to aim somewhere?
See how he opens up.
His hands. The yellow parts? All 4 of the yellow, like each of those 4 points? Are they different boxes
Just
or
gotta
just
shoot
hand?
it. Just gotta shoot it.
Oh, just a hand. This looks boring.
I think there's a fast strat, but no speedrun. Not a rapper.
In my wrapper.
Super hard fire. Spit that. Get on.
Like, this is the only time you get to throw one through in the game, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's the other thing. I think I mentioned this to you before. Like, early fucking, like, you know, PS1, N64, maybe even PS2 games. They love to throw gimmick boss fights in.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Absolutely. Especially when it's like a brand new game on a brand new console.
yeah.
It's like, the primary mechanic of this game is this. However,
Yeah.
I've decided that you are now going to have to do this at a fucking drop of a hat.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the actual
It's like,
game.
oh, by the way, here's another side game.
Yeah.
Please get good at this because
I know you didn't learn how to do this throughout the game, and I know that
we're not
everything that
testing
you've
your
done
skill,
so far
yeah.
has nothing to do with this. Just do it.
Yep.
Sonic was a.
Sonic's a prime example of that. Sly does it. Crash does it.
Like, this has nothing to do with
Ratchet,
the game.
I mean, it's pretty good at it because it's a shooting game.
It's a root and toot and shooting game.
Yeah, Sonic, there's a lot of things like that in Sonic.
Whoa.
Actually.
Forgot that it does this.
What's another fucking game I played that I can remember that does that?
Pikmin 2.
It's been a while. I haven't played any games. Oh, nice. You killed him. That was pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, in the third game, he has 2 phases, and they suck. That's when like those gimmick
Thanks, you
boss
gave me all
fights-
these trophies, bro. My trophy level can be level 12 now.
I'm gonna delete them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. N. Jean.
That's me, baby. We're nearly done. Next one's the last one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Piston it away.
Unless it's fun. Get out of here, you gremlin.
I have no lives.
I believe. You've only died once. I mean, you only got one game over so far. It's pretty impressive, considering this is an 80% run. So how long does the speedrun for this game? About an hour?
Yeah. I think less. I think maybe like 45 minutes. Sure. See, on these ones you can't slide it, you have to jump on them.
Is this game commonly run like all 3 games?
Yes. Yes. If you're
Because they're all like an hour each, right? So
yeah.
all within an hour, right?
Yeah. If you're
So it's a 3-hour run, which isn't too bad for like 3 games,
No.
and people would find that entertaining
yeah. It's
because there's heaps to
pretty
talk about. Yeah.
if you like stuff like that, not this game, but Tomato Angus, or as is commonly known on Twitch, his actual name, Tomato Angus, does the Fallout Anthology run.
Oh yeah,
The last
I've
JDQ.
seen those ones. I've seen that one.
Yeah,
It's good. It's very good.
He knows a lot about Fallout.
Yeah.
A lot. Okay, sometimes they change. Like this dude. No chance. I timed that to perfection. I can't believe this game. I've been disrespected for the final time. Ho! Yo! Yeah, that's right.
AGDQ is on tomorrow, or the day up tomorrow. is it?
Starts at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Or 3:30. Some good runs. It's not the first run tomorrow, but Donkey Kong Country's on tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
And Ratchet, the remake.
That'd be cool.
I'm done. Because if I slid, it would have called it too early. If I jumped, it would have been too
Yeah.
early. I think the only other way out of that is like 3D jump or some shit. But, you know.
Who's to say?
I don't make the rules. I don't know.
Just play mine. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe give him more lives.
That guy's great. Onyx the Fortuitous. I don't know.
Just like the entire rant and then at the end, I don't know.
I know. Yeah. Huh. Come down a blistering storm of demon cries. I know. Like everything he says is so fucking funny. It's so like,
Fucking
oh, he nails it. He just nails the fucking character. You know what I mean? Like it's his own character, but like.
I wonder if it's based off someone he knows.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like a lot of characters, like from a lot of like people.
How do you come up with that?
Like when you listen to like actors talk about some characters, they're like, oh, have you like, get in the zone for like, this fucking character, especially like like Eddie Murphy and stuff like that. They're like, I just knew a guy like that. You know what I mean? It's
you
like,
know who's good with that? It's
Jim Carrey.
I was gonna say Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah, he is. Like a lot of his characters are based on like just things he's like.
Like just
Yeah.
people he like knew.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's very good with that.
He goes on the Graham Norton show. Who's
I don't know.
like he's an Irish guy. Or he's
It's
he's
English.
from the
it's,
UK.
It's UK. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
UK. I was gonna say he's in that region.
and he's on there with like Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise is like a nutter. So he's like derailing the entire like conversation, but he's essentially like asking him, like how many voices do you do? Where are these characters from? Like, do you know people who are like this? And he's like, yeah, like here's my inspiration for this character, and like here's my inspiration for this. Quagmire, I think, is like the most interesting one for me, like on his explanation. Anyway, he's essentially an homage to 1950s or 1960s admin.
That's right. Yeah.
And they're because like they speak in that like very like high
Yeah.
pitch, like
Would you want this one thing?
buy
yeah.
this toaster, it is one of the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
And like that's
They're selling out
That's-
now. Yeah.
that's the voice, and I always thought that's super cool. That like although the character has nothing to do with
What the
ads,
character? Yeah.
the fact that he like drew inspiration for a voice from that,
Yeah. 100%.
super cool.
Yeah. No, I think he's a very talented man actually.
Very 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 talented. Like as much as like it's easy to be like your name here.
But like original most of Family Guy's. I mean, like, cause he
It's
doesn't write
good.
in it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not, and like even now, like there's still some jokes I can laugh at.
And yeah, and like he
And
does
I
the-
can't say that for the same for Simpsons. Does that make sense? Like,
no, absolutely not.
like I'd say that at least like while Family Guy was nowhere near as successful, that was very unfortunate.
I was Frank
Family Guy's still got. It's still alright. I don't know if he writes anymore for it. I don't think he does. But like it's still alright. You know what I mean? Like it's not a terrible. It's
No, it's-
there are
it's-
some terrible jokes, but that's like the nature of the comedy. Like it's
not everyone gets to be South Park.
yeah, exactly. And South Park as well. Like some people don't like New South Park because of how it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I can get, but I think the comedy's still fucking golden.
Oh, absolutely. Like
yeah.
they're still willing to push that
It's
fine
still
line.
like even though like they're trying to have an overarching plot now in the newer seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still fucking like. Oh, I see it. Yeah. It's still fucking god tier fucking comedy. You know what I mean? Like they're just like fucking how far can push this envelope.
Yeah, for sure.
My brother showed me a video the other day. It's an old interview of Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Yeah.
When they talk about when they went to the Grammys on acid. Have you seen that video?
Yeah, yeah. Have you seen what they wear?
Yeah, they were like things, and I said if someone asked them to say it's a magical night. And so like when someone goes, hey, so what's up with the getup? And it's like, oh, it's just gonna be a magical night.
Yeah.
And like that was their thing. They were like, if anyone asks us why we're wearing dresses, we'll just say it's a magical night.
Yeah.
And like we have to wear stuff that's not gonna get us thrown out. Like we could wear some fucking like ridiculous shit, right?
But like no one's
But
gonna
if-
get them kicked out of
But
that.
no one's gonna kick me out because like, there are women who are wearing these outfits. So like they can't kick us out because we can just be like, well, she's wearing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I should have jumped.
And it's so funny just listening to them talk about that and then being like, what was it? Like, oh, and then I came down after like my drop and I realized I had to fucking watch the Emmys.
Yeah.
like that's the sad part. It's like, oh, you're coming down and like,
It was no longer about them having fun. It was like, oh man.
well, man, now I gotta sit through this bullshit.
Yeah. Exactly. No, they're funny boys.
They're funny. They're very funny. But yeah, no, like I'd say like that did pretty well. I mean, I think Futurama's still pretty good like throughout its seasons as well. Like Futurama's like very keeps pretty high quality throughout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Despite being cancelled like twice, I think it was, or 3 times.
I mean, yeah. It's I don't think it was cancelled because it was like bad.
No, I think it was cancelled for viewership or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which doesn't always indicate the quality of a show, but the thing is like, even if a show's amazing, if it doesn't get viewers, it's not good for advertisement. That's the thing.
Did you ever have Foxtel as a kid?
No. I had it at one stage, I think, very early on. I had friends with Foxtel, so I know everything about it.
I was the reverse. We only got it like after I was a teen. And,
Yeah, so I had it maybe for a year when we were young.
Yeah, right.
and then we didn't have it at all. And
You didn't miss much.
no, like I saw it when I was at kids. When I was at like family friend place and we watched it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Just chuck on like whatever you fucking watch Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and stuff like that. Like I remember Toonami as well. Like watching like Bleach like late at night because like
Yeah.
we used to be at this family friends, like my parents, like they were like drinking buddies essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, drinking buddies, but you know,
Yeah,
they were
mates.
parents. They got together and they'd stay late and have drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And so like we'd be there for like the whole day, and I'd be like in the fucking room by myself because it'd be like people were already going to sleep on fucking like I'm just fucking like bored.
You're dead.
You put like late night on, it's like, oh, Dragon Ball on next. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And I remember that was like Fridays for a while, just like every time they go to dinner and then they go back to someone's house and I just Toonami, watch Bleach or something.
Yeah. Fox 8. Like every weekend. Or nearly every weekend. Would have. I'm kidding. Would have. They'd call it animation domination. And all weekend, all that was on was Simpsons, Futurama, and Family Guy.
Oh, nice. I do kind of remember this.
And it was good stuff. Like it was pretty good. You could just like sit there and like all day, all you'd watch are like, you know, there's like, granted you started to watch like, you know, the same episodes over and over and over, so it gets really like repetitive.
Yeah.
But that's fuck, that's pay TV.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, like when you first get it, you're like, whoa, this is epic.
It's so insane now with like the nature of streaming services. Like I remember having to, well, first of all, like if you want, when you're a kid and you want to watch something and you didn't have like the VHS, you weren't watching it, right?
Exactly.
Then when it moved on to DVD, right? And then it went further into like, oh, you could torrent something, right?
Yeah.
And then, or you found an online illegal stream for it, right?
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh, you want to watch fucking all of, I don't know, what's the fucking Teen Wolf, right? You can just watch that on like 3 streaming services. Like, and it's just like everyone's paying for these subscriptions just because of convenience, and like it's harder to find streams now than it was before because of they've been cracking down on a lot of the sites more. Where that little era where they weren't, it was like you could just like you'd be able to find a stream pretty easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you look back, it was just like there was a period where like if it wasn't on TV, you weren't watching it. I just remember like I watched like so many like episodes here and there of like Dragon Ball, but never like really watched the entire story. And like I got the entire story from video games.
Yeah, right.
And like, so I know kind of where they were up to, but I never had watched it fully once. But I understand the story through the little PS2, like throughout the PS2 game, like it gives you the basic story, right?
I'm getting sniped.
Yeah, it looks shit. But yeah, like I remember it's like that as well, like being like, oh, you know, you get to watch like, you know, it's fucking Funimation. Oh, you know, what is it? What'd you say it was?
Animation domination.
Yeah, that one. Like that would've been so sick. Cause it'd be like me who's like watches like the Simpsons episode once a night or whatever it was. It was like, what? You can just like, it's just on replay. Like that Family Guy. Like that's sick.
No, stop, bro.
This dude.
So that's fucking like, and it's just insane now that I look back on it. You know what I mean?
Lost
Like
He lost his VFX.
oh, poor bloke,
He lost his shadow.
poor bloke.
Still was hard.
I remember like watching South Park originally from VHSs.
Yeah, wow.
Like the first episode from VHS.
Those first few South Park episodes are very you could tell they've come a long way.
Yeah, 100%. The first episode is the only episode that's done like actual animation. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like everything else after that was done with programs.
Yeah. Because it probably took them fucking.
Oh, it took them a while to
So
do the first
long.
episode. Yeah.
Like as
and,
cool
like-
as it is.
No, it's fucking sick, and also like, it's so funny because like, yes, that was just done as like the first episode, but if you look at that season, you can barely tell because of how they make it look shit, so it looks like it's hand done.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah. That's like the it's like a Big Les show.
Yeah.
It's done in paint.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. I love that. I love how much like time and effort it would take to actually put out an episode.
Yeah.
I love that they put it on Comedy Central.
They
They
did
put the Mike
yeah.
Nolan show on.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I can't go through because I'm damage boosting and I don't know when it's gonna come back in. This game's killing me, man.
Oh, almost done. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Come on,
It's
buds.
just fucking annoying.
Come on, bitty bud.
BT?
Don't do
Do you remember Little Britain?
that.
Did you watch Little Britain?
A little bit.
Do you know
Well,
what BT
it wasn't my style of humor, but like, so contextually,
I
like
do
I
like
loved
Little
skit
Britain.
comedy as a kid.
Yeah.
The kind of like the awkward comedy, like Mr. Bean was like very like sparing for me. I loved Mr. Bean,
Yeah.
but like I couldn't do Mr. Bean all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how awkward and like how cringy.
Because you'd
it
watch
can
it
be.
like you'd watch it like haha, and then you'd watch it again like
Not cringy, like ew, cringe, but like I'm like reeling.
Yeah.
With some of it.
Yeah.
So like that Little Britain kind of humor wasn't always for me.
Yeah.
Because of like the nature of it.
Yeah.
But there's some parts in that that's just dead.
They're fucking great. I can't remember because obviously like I watched a lot of it as a kid, and I remember some scenes being fucking hilarious. Now I've watched all of it because it's not a very long show.
No.
As like the nature of those like UK shows are.
Yeah.
Especially like think about IT Crowd. IT
Yeah.
Crowd is like 30 episodes.
Mm.
Like that's 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Like, and it's 30 episodes, and I love that show.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is not a long show. Like there's not a lot going on in that show. But yeah, Little Britain's like that as well, and like there's a lot of things I can quote from Little Britain just from being like from memory, just because it was like so stupid.
Yeah.
And like
no.
Ditty is one of them. The other thing I remember was like the like wheelchair guy who's not in a wheelchair. Like I love that like segment.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "How'd you get up there?" And he's like, "Up in the tree," because he climbed up in the tree. And he's like, "I fell."
Yeah.
That was a Little Britain game as well. I remember playing on the PSP.
Yeah, I remember like seeing a review of that like a few years
I
ago.
almost bought us Jackass the other day because I saw it.
The game?
Yeah,
I had a friend who had it, and
I had it on PS. I had it on DS. Oh, I played it on DS on my R4, I think. Oh god, this is.
So okay, yeah, you have to be very careful because if they jump and you hit it at a bad angle, you die.
Good find, good find.
Listen, mate.
But yeah, so I was bought us that because I thought that'd be fun. Because I was at Macala Square, which has the Game Traders.
Yeah, it
which
does.
is like
It
one of
does.
the few places that you can get like retro games in a shopping center,
Yeah,
which is really cool. Also, like, so I went there and I was
and
expecting
you
to
can buy
see
swords.
a lot of retro games. There's heaps more arcade games than cabinets now.
Yeah.
But they had a Mario arcade cabinet. They had
Wow.
like 5 pinball machines for sale, and like the retro games was actually smaller than I remember. Like they almost got rid of like a lot of their. It felt condensed last time. Like I swear, like half the store was that.
Mm.
Whereas now it's like a quarter of the store's retro games.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, they have PS2 games there, and I was looking for like what games to get. There's heaps I can buy. Right, I could buy like heaps for us just to play once. But the thing is, like, it's the same every time I go to CEX, right, or like any pre-owned store. I'm like, I could buy all these games, and we'd have fucking laughs again, like
Yeah.
shovelware. But it's gonna cost me $100. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like, because I'm gonna be paying like, I'm gonna buy 5 of these games so we can have like 2 days worth of us fucking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, with this level,
This game sucks.
it does suck. But like in the last one,
Oh, at least you can fall.
in the last like, version of this game,
Yeah.
a lot of the actual tech is missing from this. So there's like enemies that you want to obviously like get rid of and kill in this, but so like see this fire
Yeah.
that's in front of me, you can like go through it.
Okay.
Like if you like spin through, oh god,
Is this in the old game or this game?
in the old game, they've taken it out of this game.
You could spin through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could just like go straight through. So a lot of it is like missing.
So a lot of this is now actually playing the game.
Yeah, you have to actually. And it's impossible to control Crash. I hate it.
Is he like
Zero gravity, ice levels.
water levels? Well, zero gravity is just another form of water level.
It is. It's just
Like it's just water level without the water.
I feel like these are worse.
So. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Anyway, so like I was bought Jackass because it was like $20, but it's still $20, which is like. if
So
I don't-
much for a piece.
See, that's the thing. Like, I will pay $20 for a game I know I'll enjoy on the PS2 because, like, reasonably, that's a good price. You know what I mean? Like, I paid $20 for Battlefront, Star Wars 2,
But that's a fucking good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to own that game, right?
Absolutely.
Jackass, I don't really care if I own. It was $10, I would have bought it straight away.
Yeah.
But it's $20. You know
You
what I mean?
said it was on the PSP or DS or like,
PS2.
still.
Like, I don't. Not for $20. Like, when you go to those, because PS2 was so popular, their games aren't worth a lot, right? So some of the rarer ones, like the ones that came in limited release.
Limited
right?
release games.
Like,
yeah.
for instance, Persona 3, I've got it in my room because my mate gave it to me to play, because that game's fucking good, right? That is a limited release game. That game probably goes for like $50 or maybe $100. Actually, I'll tell you on there.
Yeah, yeah, but
Like,
it's rare. It's rare.
It's rare because I've
Oh
never
my
seen
God,
it,
oh
and
my
the people who have that game aren't really willing to get rid of it.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense.
So Persona 3 on PS2 is $50, so I was right.
Oh god, please don't do me. Please don't. No.
Yeah, so they're about $50, right? And each of the Personas seem to be about $50, which for a PS2 game is pretty expensive.
Yeah, of course.
But like Jackass is like one of the ones I expect to be like, you know, one of the $5, $10 games. But just to be fair, in that store, all the games are in really good nick. Like,
Yeah.
you know where you go to like Cash Converters or CX, you can see some games that are fucked.
Yes.
None of them were fucked. They were all in good nick,
Yeah, yeah.
which is nice. But I don't need my copy of Jackass to be in good nick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Please don't.
Do you need that?
Yes, it's the Yep. It's so awkward to move. No. Yep. I don't know why they'd do this to you. I don't know why this is a necessary evil in this game, but we're here now.
Okay, well, that's done.
It's a pain in the ass to do that level 100%, and
Yeah, I
then
believe that.
now that they've added time relics,
You gotta go back and do it in time. Fuck that.
do it quickly.
Fuck that.
I mean, look, they've added, realistically, they've added hours and hours of replayability to this game. This game is, like, as someone who loves these games, as frustrating these later levels are,
Yeah.
they really do test the
Make
mechanics
you
that
feel
you've
like
learned.
Spider-Man.
This game does an amazing job of making you feel like Crash Bandicoot. Ah, look, a gimmick from the last game.
I like. Yay.
So in the last game, you would collect masks, which illuminate your path in some of the later levels. In this one, it's fireflies.
Okay.
The beauty of this one is that there's only, I think, this and another level that do this. Because I'm telling you now, this mechanic sucks. Granted, once again, it's a test of what you've been doing, you know, up until recently. Because this.
But I would rather do this than like that last level you did.
Oh yeah,
Do you know
absolutely.
what I mean? Like, because, like, at least this is the game just with like a condition on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas the other one is not the game. It is a whole new set of rules.
Yeah, this is just like a slightly more difficult version of the first few levels of the game.
Yeah, 100%.
So like, although there's these like fly like UFO boys you're not supposed to touch,
Yeah.
you know that you just need to sidestep them. They're not like, you know, completely impossible to beat.
Yeah. No, I like it because, as I said, like, it's just the base game, which is the skills you've been acquiring, and the only difference is it won't go a little bit fast, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Because you need the light, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm fine with that.
You want 100% this game? No worries.
Yeah.
It's a bonus level. It doesn't matter if I don't. You want 100% this game? No worries. We are still going to challenge you later in the game.
Yeah.
This is where like these games set themselves apart from other platformers. It's like, yes, it's a little bit more difficult. Yes, like some of it sucks. Like you saw like the fucking jetpack gimmick and like,
Yeah.
all that other
Yeah.
bullshit.
Well, I'll tell you now, right? Because like one of my favorite games is Sly. The last level, or last like world in that, right? Because you played the first 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good, right? It's pretty
Yeah.
great fun. It's like a basic platform, you go around,
Yeah.
you climb stuff. It's really fun, right? Last level is like, it's linear, so it's not like, you know, you have a hub and you go different worlds, right? Which is fine, thematic, right? Because it's a set story. I'm okay with that, right? The first 2 levels are mini games. Then you have 2 platforming levels, another mini game, and the boss fight's a mini game, and that's the last level. Like it ends like that. Well, this looks rough.
I can see the.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you have to do this very quick.
But yeah, so like, if I'd rather they just did like, because the 2 levels that are like, or 3 levels that are actual levels in that last level slide are very fun because they're very hard, right? Well, not hard, but they're tests of like your skill,
Yes.
right? And that's what this kind of is, right? And I'd rather they just put 5 levels of that instead of like the 4 mini games that are in that fucking last level. It's fine. Like as a kid, it was like alright, but like it was always like, oh, this isn't the game. But then those 2 levels pop out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, this fucking rules.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this one as a kid is very brutal. How can I put it? It's a very brutal lesson to learn.
You can go
I can
jump.
see
There you
it.
go. Yeah.
There you go. It's because I didn't play Crash 1 until like super later. My first Crash was Crash 3, and then I got Crash 2.
Yeah.
So I loved the bike mechanic. You know, I
Yeah.
loved the underwater. I loved the tiger levels, bruh. Loved. Huge love. But now playing them back, some of them are like, this is...
That's the same with me. Like as I said, like I want to complain about that first Sly level, that last Sly level. But now even like when I play some of the other games like Ratchet and Clank, where I was like, oh, ship combat, that's kind of cool. And now we played it, and I'm like, God, this sucks, dick. You know what I mean? Like it just sucks.
Some of it's so rough, man.
Yeah, it's just like this is rough. Oh fuck, 2 off. That would suck. That's alright.
And they're probably like super chill.
I like how you jump on a Beyblade to end level.
Beyblades!
What was the weirdest thing that your school banned?
Weird?
Not even weird,
I
just
don't even
like
think that
things
we-
that didn't need to be banned that were banned. I think Tech Decks was one.
Yeah,
Like-
I think that, like, because we were, like, scraping up the desks and stuff with them, I think
Yeah,
maybe
fair
that's why they kind of got pissy
Yeah,
about
fair
it.
enough.
We had the standard shit, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon cards.
This is in primary school, right?
Yeah.
Because we're in the same high school,
Wait a
so it
second,
was
have
banned.
I-
It was banned. Oh no. Did it do this again?
I hope I don't. I can't remember. I don't know if I have a second one.
Maybe that is the second one.
It is definitely.
Yeah, like our primary school didn't ban Pokemon cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh yeah, no, mine.
They
definitely
almost did because some kid obviously cried or something.
Yeah, mine definitely did. Some kid got really upset that he, I don't know, he traded and then like one kid didn't want to trade back.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
Classic.
weird shit. I picked the gap.
I think Tarzas were banned a fair amount from ours. Like
They were built to be traded.
Tarzas.
Yeah,
They were built to be banned as well.
exactly. Thank you.
Fuck.
See, like,
I didn't even have depth there. I didn't think you
exactly,
wanted
the depth part is what sucks. Because you don't know
to. They should just be like side, like kind of sideways. If they want to put jetpack action, just put it in the side. You know what I mean? Like,
You're telling me.
you know the fucking,
Preaching to the choir, though.
you know the fucking scuba levels. While shit, at least they're not. At least they kind of know where shit is. Does that make sense?
Yes, you don't get this
Yeah.
angle.
Because you have. So the thing is with this, right? You're moving like up, down, forward, back, left, right,
Yes.
and it's awkward
That's
because you're constantly existing on a plane of up, down, left, right, right? But you have to go forward and back with that whole plane, right? And because of that, it's fucking weird. Whereas with the scuba level, it's just the classic up, down, kind of forward, back, which is like,
That dude is super stressful, right?
yeah. So I think this, anyway, this thing sucks, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, you're bang on. I get wanting to put fresh shit in your game so that it's not boring. I'm so for that. I'm not for like just doing shit that.
I guess, like, so, because, like, what I was saying before was that there's a common theme about, well, that was shit.
Frame perfect, bro. Just like
there's
one
also,
frame
like,
style.
because of, like, where your camera was, you couldn't even see, like, the lasers there.
No.
There's a common theme of, like, platformers giving you bullshit boss fights, right? How would you do a platforming game boss fight?
Well, I think.
How do you do that good? That's my question.
I think this one handles it okay. Like Ripperoo is pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Like he jumps around the field and he lays down TNTs and nitros.
Yeah.
TNTs you just dodge. The nitros when he gets hit you can smack.
Yeah.
The Komodo brothers, are kind of, they're just like no depth.
Yeah.
The Komodo brothers are just like, oh, the dude's gonna throw swords, and then like the other dude's gonna Beyblade himself into you. When he gets dizzy, you smack him.
Yeah.
Like that's not a new game trope. Like get dizzy and get hit isn't
No.
brand new. So it kind of makes sense. Like
I think the camera's also not. Yeah, there you go. Can you move the camera?
no, I have to move.
Oh my fucking god. Because like it's like slightly skewed to the left sometimes and slightly to the right.
Yeah, it doesn't know where to
Shit.
sit.
It's fucking shit.
Fuck yeah, bitch, man.
See that? Like you're not changing that.
No,
No, my god.
no. It moves with me.
That's so garbage.
See that? Like I should be dead.
Yeah, 100%.
I should be gone. No,
You can't go back, can you?
I can.
Okay.
But like, you've got momentum.
Oh, so you have to like skid first.
I have to stop. So now
I
this
remember
is-
a game just talking about the platforming boss thing we were talking about before.
Yep.
It's the Wario Master of Disguise with
Okay.
DS, right? And one of the levels, one of the boss fights is you just racing the boss.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. I remember I don't remember if that game was good or not. I know I didn't finish it. But yeah, that was just like that like almost reminds you of like the epitome of what a platforming boss would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because you've been playing a platformer, why should you have to fight something?
Okay, please. Momentum in video games.
I mean, I didn't mind some of the Sonic boss fights we had in the last game, like that one that was really long.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
cool. The fucking Shadow one was really good.
Yeah. Some of them are really cool.
Besides,
I've got no problem with like some of the bosses in that game, but
I just wanted like more of an indication of the health bar.
of like what I'm doing is like
That's it. Just to know if I'm doing,
successful.
just to know if I'm doing it right, because like they do a little animation. You're like, oh cool, how many more have I got to do? Like, it's just a basic health bar with like 3 ticks.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just an indication.
I'm not asking
you know.
for a lot. I'm
'Cause,
just
like,
asking for the basics.
It doesn't. It just like kind of further. Wow, that was weird. It just further shows. It's just for the player to know where they're up to. You know what I mean? Because you could play that. If you imagine if you weren't good at that, or not good, but you were really struggling.
You
with
were
that boss,
unsure.
Right?
Not
You wouldn't
even
know
just
if you're
not.
doing things right. You'd look it up and it'd be like. It was like when we were up to that fight, and I was like, the last phase of the final boss, and you'll like look up to see like what I have to do because I don't know if I'm doing it right. Like you just have to go in close.
Yeah.
Like remember?
Yeah. Exactly. Like how am I as the player?
There's no
Supposed
there's no
to-
feedback.
Yeah.
But like besides that, those boss fights actually be fun. Some of them. Like the boss fight I had against that big boy who was running after him. It wasn't too bad. Nice, mate.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. So also just for my context, although I'm like struggling with some of these later levels, the later levels of this game are like the ones that I know the least.
Yeah, because obviously you always play the start of the game more than you play the end of the game.
Even just from speedrunning practice, like
Dude,
I've,
remember with Jackie Chan where I was like, I knew like back of my hand fucking the first couple levels, but in the last levels I just forgot because I had not practiced them.
yeah, I still have
Yeah.
the route for Crash 3 like ingrained. The first 2 warps I'm like really good at.
Yeah, but then you get to the last part, you're like, fuck, what do I do again?
Oh mate, fuck this fucking. I think I can do it. Yeah.
It's the last level, right? Or last level in the boss fight?
Yep. After this, I have Cortex, and you're about to see some dumb shit.
Mad, I love that shit. Also, this is these enemies the end? Fuck.
Yes, that's right. So this is where you hand in all your color gems.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, you just like there's just tons of there's tons of just like platforms that are color gems, and you
Climb 'em?
takes you to the end.
Yeah.
It's an experience.
He's a flat boy.
Unlock a new path by owning all the blah blah blah. I don't want to do that.
He's a flat boy.
Thanks.
Um,
You geezer. should all be one damage box, or it shouldn't be at all.
Yeah.
As many of these as I possibly get.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? The Infamous games.
Hmm.
Did you play those games?
Yeah.
I love those games.
Well, you get one. I obviously got the one for free from PS3.
Yes, so do I. For the little debacle in regards to the account information stuff.
Yeah, very good game.
Yeah, I love the game. I forgot about the ending about like who the bad guy was.
Yeah.
That was sick. I was just thinking about the other day, I'm like, fuck, that was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you play Infamous 2?
I did. I don't think it was as good.
It's not as good, but it's still a good game.
Oh yeah. I wasn't complaining.
Did you play First Son? Or Second Son, sorry?
No, I didn't.
But that one's good. That's also good. It's on PS4 actually, you can play it. It's pretty fun, like your power is you absorb other people's powers. Which is cool. So, like, it starts with like you. This is just memory from like what I remember, which has been a while, and like they're called eco-terrorists, like people with powers, because it was like known, like because all the games end with a good ending, right? So Cole's the good guy, even though you can do the bad ending, but all the games are always, like they continue from the good ending.
Yeah,
of
for sure.
Infamous. So Infamous 2, even though you become bad in it, it continues on from the good ending of Infamous 1.
Yes.
So obviously in the end of Infamous 2, you like kill yourself and everyone to save people from the virus or whatever it is, right? Anyway, so like, but apparently not everyone died. Not all the superpower people died, and they've been called eco-terrorists, right? That's what they call them. Anyway, you're just a kid in a, like, you know, fucking just kid hanging out with your brother and whatnot. You're a bit of a punk, and then this van like it fucking explodes like near you, and it's a bunch of people with these eco-terrorists escape, right? And you grab hold of one and you absorb their ability, and you're like, ah, fuck, I'm an eco-terrorist.
Yep. I still don't have a fucking chip.
Anyway, and then like you just gotta like run around and do infamous stuff, and it's pretty fun. It's really fun. Actually, yeah, we should play the game. It's really good. But yeah, like the thing with like, once again with like Sucker Punch, and like I'd say also with, what is it? Who made Jack and Daxter originally again? Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
They always like to do 3 and done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Like-
they did that with this. I think they just have.
I understand why, because especially with these like original like with Crash to like Jack and stuff like that, and like Jack to Uncharted, because they get like tired and they're like, oh, we need to do a new game. You know what I mean? Like, but now they're probably big enough that they probably have multiple teams that could do different things.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why Uncharted's probably stuck around for a bit. You know what I mean? Because Uncharted had 4 games and probably another. Well, I mean, Uncharted ends really nicely. Like, if you don't know, the 4th game ends like the story of that character really well.
Nathan Drake
Yeah.
becomes a man.
Yeah, it was good. And it's, like, that 4th game's really fun. All those games are really good. But yeah, like Infamous, I think, man, that's so cool, and like I think it had a tie-in comic as well, which is always fun. But can sometimes convolute the plot as usual. But yeah, I was thinking like I don't know if the game series will ever come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, that kind of sucks because they're really fun games, and I kind of like wish there was another. You almost got fucking
Yep.
8.
I almost got fucking.
And I was just thinking like, fuck, those are fun games, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to play those games again. You know what I mean? Like, or a new one of those games.
Yep. The gimmicks are come through now. So you also saw like the Nitro box jump.
Yeah, that's definitely why I was like, you almost got 8 out, dude.
Yeah,
Ah, shit.
that time.
But yeah, like, I played Infamous 1, I thought it was really good. Infamous 2 is still pretty good. Infamous Second Son, I think it's called, it's confusing because the First Sons are like a bad organization, they're their games.
Come on. I'm not patient.
There's also like First Light, which is where you play as one of the characters in Second Son, like you play as like one of the side characters who has powers.
Yeah.
And apparently that game's pretty good as well. It's like a spin-off game, so it's not that long, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, those games are cool, but like once again, like they did 3 games and a side game, and
That's it.
that's like
So you
I
get-
don't know if they're gonna do any. Because the thing about like when's the last time Sucker Punch did a game? It was Ghosts of Tsushima is Sucker Punch, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they've done games since like one of the Infamous games.
Yeah.
Like they are very slow with their release of games. Like are they helping with other games? Like I don't know. Like it's like a games, right? Like since they were founded in
So, you're gonna
1997, right?
you gonna pray for me?
Yeah, perfect. Nice. Oh, that sucks.
No. No way.
Since they were founded
No way,
in
dude.
1997, right?
Yeah.
They have only released
6 games.
10 games.
I was so close.
10, you were. Because, and I can, like, I got Robo Rock on the N64, right?
Yep.
The 3 Sly games.
Yep.
Right? The 5 Infamous games, which is like Infamous 2, Festival of Blood, which is like that quick Halloween-y game. If
Okay.
you haven't played that, it's fun.
Sure.
Like, it's not amazing, it's short, it's fun. It's like set in the map of Infamous 2 with like, it kind of reminds me of, you know, in Hit Simpson Run where you play the Halloween levels Homer,
Yeah.
and like everything's like Halloween themed.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
So that's Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Infamous Festival of Blood, Infamous Second Son, and then First Light, which is where you play as the side character from Second Son.
You're right.
So essentially, they've got 3 Sly, one game on the N64, 3 Sly games, 5 Infamous games, which the last Infamous game was in 2014, and then Ghost of Tsushima. That's all they've done. What is happening in that company?
Yeah, I
Because I love their games. Like I love Sly and I love Infamous. Right?
I suppose you could kind of chalk it down to like, do you
So-
want to release quality or quantity?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, are they like pouring 6 years into Ghost of Tsushima? That's my question. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because don't get me wrong, Ghost of Tsushima is, I'm having a great time with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think it's a good game. Like, I've yet to say if I like it more than Infamous or Sly, right? But I am having a good time with it. I say it's almost like a perfected version of. It's like the best qualities of, as I said, Far Cry and Assassin's Creed, like the early Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, of course.
You know, where you run around and you do like the basic like kind of missions around the map and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the perfected version of that. You know what I mean? Or like they've gotten rid of a lot of the shit parts of that. Like there's not really a lot of follow missions.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, how, like those like Assassin's Creed games that get like shut on for like following missions and stuff like that. But there's only like I've only done 2 of them and they were quick. They were quick as fuck. You know what I mean? It was mostly just for dialogue.
I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Fuck. Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Oh, okay.
Fine.
Anyway,
Thank fuck.
I want to know what, and also like Punch got all these IPs, so like they got Infamous and they got Sly. Why aren't they giving it to someone else to do?
Yeah, yeah.
They gave Sly to someone else to do for one game. They got the 4th game. It's fun. It's alright. People don't like it. It's not
Never again.
It's not bad. It's like I'm sorry, people do like it, but like I've never seen a game with longer load times.
Yeah, right.
It is
So
ridiculous.
it's not optimal.
It's not optimized. It might be like with later patches. I don't know. The cool thing is as well is that the full game on the PS3 is the same as the full game on the Vita. Like there's no differences. That's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, nah. Like I'm just curious about that company because I like a lot of their games. So what they've been doing for 6 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I think that people should be spitting out games yearly. Because I'd rather, as you said, quality over quantity, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But like, I'd be thinking like you'd have like 2 teams working on like 2 separate IPs that would come out like 2 years then 2 years, so you have a long development cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about Naughty Dog now. Like, what games have they released?
After this, they what's their name? I think Toys for Bob did.
Sorry, Toys of Bob helped with the graphics of this game, right? Something like that, yeah. I was about to over there.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh no!
Holy shit. How? Okay, so Naughty Dog, right?
Yeah.
Games. They actually have a lot of games.
Yep.
So they've done 1985, releasing that on the Apple Math Jam.
Their first game.
No!
Ski Crazy, released for Apple II. Dream Zone, Kept the Thief, Ring of Power.
No, my
Wave of
God,
Warrior.
please, please.
And then they released Crash Bandicoot.
And it's been
And
downhill ever since.
I think they've done pretty well. Crash Bandicoot 2, Crash Warp, Crash Racing,
I've
Jack and Dax, Jack 2, Jack 3, Jack Combat Racing. Uncharted, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Jack and Daxter Collection, Last of... Oh, they did Last of Us as well, didn't they? Yeah.
yeah.
Last of Us Left Behind, Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted Nathan Drake, Uncharted 4,
Please,
Last of Us
bro.
Part 2, which I hear is very polarizing if Last of Us Part 2 is good.
Oh, what? You know what? Give this a go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I got this.
Just try.
I haven't played any of this game so far, but I'll give it a go. So I'm gonna try figure out the controls. Don't tell me anything. Circle
I'm just
spin.
gonna go to the bathroom and come back after this.
I got this. He doesn't know. Boom, 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 boom. I'm a patient gamer. See, that's the thing he doesn't understand. No, surely. I'm a patient boy. Ooh, it's such a shit cycle. Fuck. Okay. Alright, we'll try again. Oh, you can get hit by that. Good to know. Okay. Slide, slide. Jump up. Jump. Jump. Oh shit. Jump. 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 Slide. Fall down. Slide. Slide. Hit. Damn it. Fuck.
Yep.
This part, so I was waiting here, right, for like a while, because like, I'll find a good like cycle to drop in.
No.
There's not one.
No, there is.
It's like, nah, I gotta jump past.
That's not it. No.
Like, do I have to fall down like in between that little crevice and then like...
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
That's it. That's the only way.
Ugh.
Don't jump.
I'm waiting for him to go up, go up.
No, he's not gonna curl up. You have to jump on him.
Don't really.
Yeah, but that thing that hovers over him.
Yeah, I found out that'll hurt you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so these guys surely will curl up. It doesn't curl up?
No.
Oh wow, I didn't touch me.
There is like one phase that you can do that through.
Like I hit this spot, so I missed my jump on this and I got hit. I'm like, oh, that hits.
Yeah,
It's not just a
definitely,
platform. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely doesn't tell you that. And once again, I'll reiterate, this isn't like,
Oh,
please, that was like an inch away. Anyway, I'm here. No,
yeah, that part's tricky. Having only played it once. How do you go high?
So I want to slide.
Yeah.
If you press X and square at the same time, you do. That's what I was explaining before.
The rising thing? Rising thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. I just want to know the actual inputs because I was trying to do it before I couldn't get to work.
It's fucking goofy. PD checkpoint.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't really being a checkpoint there.
PD checkpoint. Baby checkpoint. Checkpoint
I want a
for
baby.
babies.
I want baby checkpoint. What the
Checkpoint
fuck
for
is this?
babies.
I want baby checkpoint.
So that would happen if you lost like upwards of like 20 lives.
Oh shit,
On
really?
the one of them, yeah. We've not done this well. And you have to go down very quickly there, otherwise.
Because if
it
those
just
hit you,
squashes
if those hit you, they still kill you, right?
Yep. It like punches you down or some shit.
Yeah.
No BM. Fuck you. Wait. Yep. could
probably
jump
wait,
on
you
that.
probably wait for
but,
the jump. Yeah. So these things you just gotta smack into. Fucking crap.
I can't even fucking damage boost. This game's brutal.
Almost done, buddy. Come on. Home stretch.
So now remember like all of this, and now do it with the time trial.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can do it if you practice enough.
See, like, where's the forgiveness? It
There's
doesn't
no
exist.
forgiveness.
So you have to go back.
So, like,
immediately.
is the original game this hard as well?
Yes. Do you know what the most fucked thing is?
What?
This isn't the hardest crack.
What was
Crash-
that?
Crash
Crash
ones.
Crash 1.
Crash ones.
So, like, I was
Crash
gonna...
3 is a cakewalk compared to the first two.
Crash 3.
Yeah.
But, like, is it also just a product of the time? Like, you know how games were harder before? Because they were still transitioning out of that arcade period where games were hard.
They were like built to
Built to, like,
quarters.
eat coins, yeah. And then they were like, actually, we don't need to do this anymore.
I think that the way it's designed is built to.
Like, I always think of Contra as an idea for that stuff. Because, like, I had Contra on the Game Boy. The game's fucking hard.
Yeah, fuck that it is because it's an arcade game.
Yeah.
I think these are built with longevity in mind. They're not built for like we'll make 50 of these if it's popular.
Yeah.
They'll make sequels, but I don't think they ever were like, you know, we'll make this like a long running thing.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's so difficult. But you know, it's still oh god, this is a bad cycle. Maybe I don't know, man. Like they're brutal games. Not very forgiving. Like even just like the Nitro RNG, like it's not even that you could be doing it wrong.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like if you're like one fucking tendril off.
Yeah, I don't really know if I like that.
I don't.
Like, even like complaining, like, you know, people like, you know, you like rage quit from a game, but like legitimately, that's like just seems really stupid.
It's pedantic.
Yeah, like it just seems like bad design. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, that's hard, I need to get it. Like the visual cue doesn't line up to the hitbox.
Yeah.
Like that's not good game design.
No, it's I don't know. I think
Because the thing is like that's why there's a lot of like leniency in a lot of games with the visual stuff. Like, you know, if that arm retracts, they might do it 3 frames earlier. It actually
my example
is like, you know, the hitbox disappears, whatever it is. You know what I mean? So basically, be like so it's a visual thing because you're visual sensitive. Like you're obviously a little bit delayed when you see something. So like, yeah.
my point of reference is Mario. If you hit a Goomba, you've hit a Goomba.
Yeah.
Like, if you hit it from the side, you're done.
Yep.
Unless you've got a fire flare or some shit.
Yep.
If you hit it on top of its head, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's no two ways about it. In
No,
this game,
there's-
it's like, you hit it, yeah, I get that, but like, oh, I need these. I need as much fucking apples as I can get, man. Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, there's like, is this a bit in between where it's like, I could jump on him, I don't know if I can hit him. You know what I mean? Like, just because, like, I can think that I'm going to hit right, and fucked up.
Doesn't matter.
But, like, you're right, like, it's the fact that the visual cue doesn't line up right, it's just not, I'm not a fan of it.
That's fine.
Because I think it is just bad design. It's nothing like, oh, just get good at the game, it's just bad design.
Yep. I wouldn't say it's any worse in the next game. There's a lot that I don't like about Crash 3, but I think the design is fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, touch my hamstring. Haven't fucked up with one of those yet.
Yeah, it's true, everyone should be like, color me impressed.
You're doing a lot worse, mate.
It's true.
Do like the stupid way.
You got nothing from that?
Yeah.
For boxes?
Doesn't matter. I'll get 2 lives out of this.
That's alright.
Yeah, nah. This game really challenges you. So like, imagine like you're a kid, Like this is that shit like that like nostalgia trip as a kid where you're like, you know, you spent all day trying to like beat this.
And you
level.
finally do it and it feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that. That wasn't even the harder one. I really wanted it for you.
You got the checkpoint at least.
This is the fuck shit.
So is it?
You need to get over, right? Yo, okay.
So you can land on that, but you'll most likely be fucked.
You'll die.
Yeah.
Yes. See you later, bro. I'll fucking take that every day of the week. Every day of the fucking week.
Oh, that was fucking panic jump.
So,
Hello, gun. Yeah, and a slide jump. Yeah. Nice. Only a couple off as well.
oh, fucking piece of shit game.
So there's 2 boxes you can jump on, right? In the bonus level?
Yeah, whatever.
That's 4 boxes, sorry? Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't care. I don't care at this point.
How long have we been going for? Bloody nearly 4 hours.
4 hours, man.
Told you I could fucking see. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Crystals, of course.
Yeah.
Dr. Neo Cortex. This boss fight is fucking stupid. Proper stupid.
Okay. Oh, yay, we're in this mode. I fucking remember this now. Oh. Yeah, this thing sucks. Looks
Yeah.
cool, but now I see the camera, I'm actually kind of sick.
So, do you remember that Sonic level we just did?
Yeah.
It's back.
Yeah.
This is it. However, this is the second easiest boss fight that you will do in any of these Crash games.
What's the easiest one?
Dingo Doll.
Fair enough.
Dingo Doll, you can do. I don't know if you remember Dingo Doll. Dingo Doll is in the third one, and he's got the flamethrower, and he shoots the flamethrower in the sky. You can do the R1 circle jump that I was just doing.
Oh, that's right.
You can just jump straight
Yeah.
over it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's
That's the final boss.
That's fucking shit.
Yep.
You haven't seen the last of me,
Yep.
Bandicoot.
I don't care, mate.
Oh, you did it. Time. 3 hours, 40 minutes, Matt. Congratulations, that is not a world record.
Cortex are still up there.
Maybe I should submit long plays as speedruns anyway and get like placings everywhere.
400 in the world.
Yeah, but like we can list it on the page, it'd be funny.
Yeah, with the Cortex.
Like we're first in Jackie Chan Adventures, but like 300th and everything else.
I don't think 300 would do it justice. I think it would be like 4 million.
4 millionth, and then like everyone's gonna be like, but why is he number 1 in Jackie Chan?
Gamer time.
Oh well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, bro.
Doom, doom, doom. You gonna show me anything cool before we end the stream?
You can sprint now.
Yeah.
I forget how to do it.
Part 2? No, I don't know.
He like puts his head down. And fucking
Alright,
pulls
do a
it.
time trial in the jetpack level. Come on, man.
No, it's okay.
Come on, man.
I don't hate myself that much.
Thanks for getting one of those trophies as well. Now my gamer account is next level, even though I never look at it. Do you ever have friends who are really into like achievement hunting or collecting trophies?
Yeah.
I have friends like that.
I think it goes back to like having the time to do it.
Yeah. I had a friend who would play certain games. He asked me to play all of the Sly games on his account because first of all I was just playing Sly.
Yeah.
I love Sly, so
Yeah.
I don't care. But like, he wanted me to get because you can get easy if you finish all the games you get platinum trophy.
Mm.
So obviously like platinum trophy is like the highest ranked trophy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just like he logged into his account and I just sat there like this was like literally like when we were kids. He came over and it was like we were just playing games together, and then like I started playing that. He goes, wait, you can get easy trophies. He logged into my account, played the game on my account. I'm like, alright, and I played. I think this is also when my hand was broken, so I was playing Sly one-handed. I'm pretty sure I can finish most Sly games one-handed. I'm not even kidding, because I played Sly when I had a broken hand. So I can play it with my left hand as well, just like my non-dominant hand. Like, I just like run around like this. I just like run around like this and like just jump because you only have to jump and dodge shit, and so like that's all it is.
So you were like proper gaming.
Yeah.
You were like hardcore, like claw grip,
You don't. Yeah, like I think I held like this,
proper arcade.
like had an R1 there, and then that jump because all you need is R1 jump circle.
That's insane.
But yeah, no, I definitely finished that game one-handed, and I think I finished one hand Ocarina of Time before because my hand was fucked from
Fucking hell, man. You're
from basketball injuries, from fractures and fractures in my fingers.
nice.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you, buddy. Get me in here.
Do this, man.
I just want to feel it. I honestly just jumped in this role to feel how it feels. Feels. Yeah, that's the word.
Alright.
I just want to, like, hey, this is the one I want to do, but I'll do it.
Now you can.
Hey!
sprint. I think it's like R2
Hey!
or L2.
Is that spring?
Yep.
He's just like slightly faster?
Yep. You need to get those.
No, I don't.
You do, yeah. Not the fireflies. I couldn't give a fuck
I
about
know
those.
exactly what you're talking about, the box.
Yeah, man.
There's only one though. It's fine, I don't need it.
2 seconds is huge in this game, bro. Don't go the death route.
Is it right? Right?
The right way is not the death route.
Oh, that sucks. I thought I was on time for world record.
You can just press start and go back to the walkthrough if you want to feel the jetpack.
It's alright, we're running now.
You didn't get the time trial.
Oh yeah.
Just quit.
Rip.
I'll tell you which one's jetpack level.
Yeah, tell me I thought that was, it sounded jetpacky.
The night. No. The
Night flight. I read it as flight, that's
Go
why.
left. Go left. Oh,
Back-
pack attack?
Pack
Yeah,
attack,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
surely it.
There's one to the left as well.
Ew. Ew. Gross. Alright, let me feel.
Yep, they introduced the jetpack for 3 levels. Oh, yeah, go do time trial, bro.
I'm gonna get in the pack first. Okay, so is it? Oh god, yeah, he's like, he has the momentum. Oh,
Up
it's
and
so
down
shit.
is your direction,
And X is forward.
and R2, L2.
see, yeah.
R2 is forward, L2 is back.
I didn't even see what the fuck. That was weird.
Those little red orbs will blow you up.
I'm literally only tried this once because I hated the way it felt when I first did it, but like, I honestly thought I wasn't in the same plane as those orbs.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Part of the time trial is getting the time trial thing. Ooh. Don't hit the red stuff. You catch fire.
Jesus.
Hit the red stuff.
Didn't think I did.
Caught fire.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I end myself at the wrong place a lot.
You just fucking turn the game off.
Thank God.
We're done. Oh. Alright, gamers. I think we might call it a night.
I noticed that it says my not my account name, but had like
Your
my
full name, date of
nah.
birth, your address.
You said like Jake V. Like that's fine. Jake V.
That's you.
That's completely fine. Right, I'm ending it.
Alright, gamers. Good night.
Fun times.